Fellas, ladies, you looking for lotions? You looking for beard oils? But unfortunately, everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and it's probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome again to the Frackers Show. Of course, right now, I am the only fracker in the house. All the frackers may show up later. It is what it is. Hopefully, y'all having a blessed, wonderful day. Hopefully, all is well in your neighborhood. Hopefully, God is being good in your life, as I'm quite sure He is. Anyway, and make sure y'all taking full advantage of that promo code OG Network 26. That's OG Network 26, which gets you 15% off all of your purchases of $35 and more of top to bottom hair and skincare product. And that's real talk. Anyway, as we get into the show, not sure all the people that's going to show up today, but as we get into the shizzle, right now I'm here. Hold on one second. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. I'm chilling today. Yesterday, first thing I want to say is, and I'm gonna probably bring this back up again later on as people start to come into the live, but congratulations to my dogs. Dogs basketball. Dogs basketball. What's up, Barrel Proof Veteran? God bless you. Welcome in. Please hit the like button for it, bro. Subscribe button if you haven't already. Appreciate it very much. The dogs basketball. I want to get into that. We were supposed to air it yesterday, but something happened with me personally, and I could not. I didn't have the time. Unfortunately, something happened. I just could not air it live on the channel yesterday, which I wish I would have, but that's unfortunate. But congratulations again to Dogs basketball. Right now they are 11-3, and hopefully if Dover Dogs get a chance to come in, might even probably bring them on the show for a little while just so we can talk about it. If y'all haven't seen the game, if you go watch Dogs basketball, if you go to their channel, Dogs basketball on YouTube, follow their channel, you'll be able to watch the game. And yes, he pre-recorded. Usually we streaming on both channels, but unfortunately, we can get it over here today. Yesterday, it was something I had to do. It was a little bit more important at the time, but it's cool. It is what it is. It is what it is. But they are 11-3 right now. So congratulations to Dogs basketball. They're killing it right now. They're really killing it. I gotta get an update from Shaq. Get an update from Dogs basketball. Where they're standing as far as ABA league, where they are as far as ranking and stuff like that. But man, I haven't had a chance to actually watch the whole game. I kept catching little bits and pieces, but I need to sit back. I'm gonna go to his channel, watch the whole game when I got time to actually watch through the whole game and see how it all played out. But if you're on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Appreciate y'all very, very much. Hold on one second. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at something else. But yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, I love when people talk about guns. We did fire on Fridays on not too long ago. Of course, we do it every Friday. We talk about firearms, but I the whole time I've been, a little bit of time I've been into guns, firearms, and stuff like that. I was really, really never gave a thought to get me a double barrel. Now, yeah, it's on the list of things that I have to buy. That I want to buy, not have to. I don't have to buy one. I don't have to because I really don't need it. But who cares? Who cares? I want it. That's all I'm saying. I want it. What's going on, J Blocks? J Blocks, how you doing? God bless you. God bless you. If anyone has a secret, let me trade. I don't know. I don't have no secrets. I mean, I got secrets, but you don't want that secret. Hopefully, you having a blessed day, J Box. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. God bless you. God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, welcome to the Frackers Show. And on the Frackers Show, one thing we do here is we troll the trolls. So, if for some reason you decide to come in here and you want to make yourself a troll, just understand that we'll troll you back. But yeah, yesterday I'm a little upset because I really was looking forward to that game and I wanted to watch it live, and it was unfortunately things happening, whatever. But congratulations again to them. They 11-3. I mean, they blew the other team out. I think the score when they sent me the score was 147 to like 91. So if you're a basketball fan and you like basketball, go check out Dover Dogs channel on YouTube, and check out the game. I mean, actually, some of the lives, even if you scroll through my channel and look at some of the lives, you'll see that we had the game lives here a few times here too. But it just sucks yesterday because I really was looking forward to it. But it is what it is. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all blessed? Y'all having a good time? So I was running around yesterday, and I had to meet up with both of my brothers, which turned out to be a good time. We had a nice time, whatever. But I'm gonna wait to Ant like the bug in here comes in because there's something funny that it will. I ain't gonna say it's an inside joke, but it's just something funny because we all kind of stand by the same thing. And if when Ant like the bug comes in, I'm gonna bring the subject up, and because it was just funny. It's a Philly thing. It's kind of if you're from the city of Philadelphia, you'll probably understand if you buy food in different restaurants and stuff like that. But that's all it is. I mean, I know a lot of people um, think Philadelphia is always good when it comes to food, but I think that's kind of starting to die. I don't know about y'all, but if you're from the city of Philadelphia, I don't know what these people are doing with food, but the Philadelphia reputation when it comes to food is starting to suck. It really is. It's starting to suck. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, this dope Delaware Dogs are they right is an ABA team. If you follow my channel a little bit more closely, you'll notice that he does the CEO of the team does unfiltered sports on my channel. He's actually the CEO of the team, and that's his basketball team. And they've been competing in the ABA, and right now they're 11-3, and it's like I mean his first year, I think this is a second season. Their first season, I think they only won 3 games out of all the games they played. They only won 3. And this year they turned it totally around. They killing it right now, and they 11-3 right now. But hopefully, if later on, if he actually start to show up in the chat, whatever, we might actually bring him on this Fracker show for a little bit just to kind of touch bases and give us an update on like where the team is at. But it's cool because the Fracker show is unscripted. We don't have no agendas. We roll with the punches every day. Every time we do the show. My brother Mental Raccoon, how you doing? Um, God bless you. God bless you, man. Keep up the good work. I see all that nice stuff you keep making out of there. And if anybody's on this live and don't know what I'm talking about, Mental Raccoon, I'm gonna call him the glass manipulator. He does a lot of great work with glass and stuff, and the guy's extremely talented, and we say it all the time. So if you guys on this live and you looking for product, actually, because a lot of stuff he actually has a store with it that he sells the stuff that he makes. But he's very talented, man. He makes a lot of these different glass figurines and stuff like that. And I gotta give his brother credit. He really doing he doing an amazing job with it. You get your meds yet, Uncle Ruckus? Yeah, this morning I took them. I mean, yeah, I took them this morning. How about you? You get your meds? Yeah, I took them this morning. I always take my meds. How's it going, Ryan Beans? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I take my meds every morning. Of course, I don't take no medicine at all. But for the sake of jokes, yeah, I took my meds. Yeah, I took my meds. But yeah. I'm sorry, y'all had to check out something. But anyway, how y'all doing again? Trying to situate this thing here. What the heck? Come on, you stupid thing. Act like you got some sense. There's always one. If ain't one thing, is another. Hold on 1 second. Stupid thing. Whatever. Hey, it is what it is. I ain't gonna go bother with it at this point. She's already getting on my nerves. Prime Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Shaq versus Prime LeBron, Curry, and who's winning? I'm going with MJ and Larry Bird and Shaq. I'm sorry. I gotta go there. I don't like LeBron. I think LeBron is extremely overrated. This is my opinion. I don't watch a whole lot of basketball, but I just think LeBron is extremely overrated. I think that the NBA, this is just my opinion. I think that the NBA is making LeBron look better than what he is. And that's just the way I look at it. I'm not saying that I'm right. I just think that the NBA has a lot to do with making LeBron look better than what he really is. So if LeBron had to compete with the players of Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and Shaq era, I don't think LeBron would be showing and show. I don't think LeBron, with his fragile, sensitive self, would even be putting up nowhere near the numbers that he's putting up and that he was putting up. I just don't. I mean, this is just my opinion. I honestly don't think he really is what they trying to make him into. Like there's a difference between somebody earning their right to be great and somebody helping you to become great and making the road easier for you to get there. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I'm not on that. Can you still be a Trump steen if you're black? I don't know what you mean by Trump steen, but you could be anything you want to be, regardless of your skin color. So I put it to you that way. You can be whatever you want to be, regardless of your skin color. Your skin color doesn't have an effect on what you want to be in life. You have an effect on what you want to be in life. Edit World, how you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. If you're on this live, please hit the like button for a brother. Please hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. But yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of basketball. I'm not I watch the Overdogs as often as I can. And like I said, I'm gonna go back and watch them. They're with the ABA semi pro team. But the stuff that I've seen is like I watch the calls that they get LeBron and some of the the just soft stuff that he do, the flopping all over the place, and it just now, I'm not going to say that about Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry is what he is. Like I'm not going to take nothing away from Steph Curry. I think he is what he is. But LeBron, I think LeBron is extremely overrated. I think LeBron is it's kind of like LeBron to me is like when you watch movies and stuff, and some actors are they're making them great, but they really not that good of an actor. And there's some actors that are just naturally great as an actor. They just kind of deserve to be where they at. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why way I look at LeBron. I just don't see LeBron as being that great as they trying to make him into. I think if he had to compete in the NBA when it was real, when the NBA was the NBA and it was tough, rough, and dirty, You know what I mean? And it was so tough to, you had to earn these points and stuff. I don't think LeBron even have it in him to be able to withstand the Shaq era, Kobe era, um, in their prime era. I'm talking about like Michael Jordan era with Blackbird. I just don't think there is. I just don't think with Shaq and Charles Barkley and just some of the hardcore really, what I mean, they were there to play and win, like competitively play and win. Now in this soft basketball they got going on, I'm just like, nah. So I just don't. I think LeBron is extremely overrated, but he making money. So I'm glad. I'm happy for him. Congratulations to him. But I just think he is. I think the NBA is making him more greater than what he actually is. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I can't really speak to it. Everybody gonna have their own different dialogues and their analytics about what they think LeBron is and why they think he is what he is. It's just mine. I think Shaq was the last of the NBA great players. And you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna say the last, in my opinion. I mean, you might be right. I don't know for sure. But one thing I can say about that era is that, yeah, I think he was part of the last of the great era, like Allen Iverson. I mean, and players like that, and because they played hard, like hard, and look at Allen Iverson wasn't a big dude at all, and Allen Iverson was just shaking and baking a lot of dudes. Like he was a beast on the court. These guys these days, a lot of this fragile, soft stuff, they wouldn't last in the NBA to me. The NBA has become extremely soft. And honestly speaking, I feel that way about the NFL too. Like, I mean, I know we're getting into sports and whatever, but I kind of feel that same way about the NFL. It's like I'm just that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. 1999. I gotta give credit. That's funny. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's just. I mean, it's funny. A lot of people feel that way about the NBA now, and I don't. The thing is, I don't even think. I think the NBA is so out of touch with their fans that they don't. The writing is on the wall, and they still. And even with the NFL and the NBA is not is They don't have the strong fan base that they used to have. And they might say, "Oh, we have nah." You guys, you don't captivate people like they used to. Like I think before, people were captivated by the NBA. People were captivated by the NFL. Now it's like, I mean, they're not. It's not this, and I'm not saying it's supposed to be the same. It just doesn't grab people's attention like it used to. I don't think it grabs people's attention like it used to, and I think it's because they're too busy trying to make the sport soft, and which makes it less competitive. And some may say, "Oh, well, they're trying to protect the players and protect the players' health," and I get all of that. But the way you protect players' health is you pay them, and you pay them good because the sport that they're playing is a dangerous sport to some extent. So if you go to play basketball, basketball is a dangerous, rough sport. And if you're not willing to get hurt, and if you're not willing to put it out there, then you should not be playing basketball. You should not be altering and softening up the sport to be for these type of people. If you don't want to get hurt and you don't want to get in that situation, then don't play the sport. Go pick something else. It's like me wanting to be a boxer, but I get in the boxing ring, but I don't want to get punched. Then go play something else. That's it. Go play something else. Don't play it. That's how I see it. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's how I see it. Same thing with the NFL. NFL is a brutal was a brutal sport. Then if you don't want to get hurt, And then you don't know, you're going to suffer concussions, broken legs, broken arms. You're going to suffer a whole lot of stuff. And that's why they make these millions and millions of dollars. People say, oh, a lot of people complain about the money that sports people make, but they don't understand the health, the dismantling of your health that comes along with playing these sports. So they say all these NBA players or these football players are getting paid too much money. I hear what you're saying, but you don't understand. Look, if you go look up the lifespan of a person that plays in the NFL, they don't live very long. That's why they make the money they make. They're putting their life on the line. But on the flip side of it is you're making a lot of money, you're getting paid a lot of money. And my thing is this: if you don't want to get hurt, because there's a good chance you're gonna get hurt, don't play the sport. That's it. Don't dumb down or soft make the sport because you want to protect players. If the players if not willing to do what it is take to be the great in that sport, then they should not be playing in that sport. That's it. That comes along with the territory. You're gonna get hurt. Yeah, and this is where the joke is at. And people spend a lot of money. Sorry, people spend a lot of money to watch these sports and to watch this stuff. And I'm just me. I for me personally, that's why I lost. And listen, I'm a Steelers fan. I like the Steelers. I'm a Steelers fan. But I just lost my interest in any form of football and basketball because it become. I think golf is starting to become more brutal than the NBA in football, and that's the joke I'm gonna make out of it. I think golf is becoming more brutal, more dangerous. Hold on, trying to get through the chat too. Blacksmith says I like to fight. What's up? What's up? What do you mean? What's up? I A lot of people like to fight. I don't like to fight. I used to like to fight when I was younger. I don't like to fight now. I ain't interested in fighting. Too old to be out there fighting. Sure, I ain't fighting nobody. Hey, look, nope, I ain't even interested in fighting. Yeah, and my thing is this: is that you have to be. That's why, I mean, I respect people that play sports and stuff like that, but I don't think you should dumb down the softer sport because you try. No, don't play the game. You know what I mean, just don't play the game. Don't be in the NBA. If you don't want to get hurt, don't play. If you don't want to play in football, don't play. That's just my opinion. Everybody has a different opinion about this stuff, and I think some of the people that watch sports a lot more than I do, they probably they might feel differently than I do. I'm just speaking from my own lack of experience, my own perspective. That's all. It ain't mean that I'm right. What's up, old man Jenkins? How you doing? God bless you. The NBA and they soft girl area. Yeah. Um. Yeah, I agree. I just that's just me. That's just me. I just don't agree with. I just think it's soft. And listen, somebody else may say, "Oh, you got to protect the players and stuff like that." Man, shut up. I mean, like, shut up. I mean, I want football is supposed to be a sport where you felt like you got hit by a car every time that ball snapped. Football is supposed to make you feel like you got hit by a car. That's how brutal sport football was supposed to be. Now it's like you just got stung by a bee. Maybe I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what the put on it. I'm new and I see your scope. Yeah, you know every day you better hurt. Yup. Hold up. Let me see something. Now, see, I didn't watch a lot of UFC, but I'm starting to hear this again. I'm hearing the same speech about the UFC, and I don't know. Maybe it's the people. All right, This is just a theory of mine, y'all. You rock with me if y'all want. Don't rock with me if y'all don't want to. Whatever. Maybe it's the way these people. Maybe it's the people that they just don't have no tough guys out there. Because here's the thing: a lot of like we in my era, honestly speaking, I think we were trying to kill ourselves every day. Like I'm not saying literally like trying to kill yourself, like, but a lot of stuff that we did was very dangerous as a kid. Like, but the I think the plus side of the stuff that we were doing as a kid is because we didn't we wasn't afraid to do something. We wasn't afraid to take risks. We wasn't afraid. We knew that we might get hurt trying to do something, but we wasn't afraid. And I think what happens is a lot of times when with this generation, we're putting so much fear into them that they're afraid to get hurt. They're afraid to do something dangerous. They're just afraid of everything. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's happening is that we're building, we're making a generation of people that's afraid of everything. And I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but I'm just like, man, when we was kids, man, and people don't believe a lot of the stuff that you tell people, the games that you played as a kid. They just don't believe. They be like, "No, you didn't do it." Yeah, we did. You know what I mean? And they don't even. I guarantee you that most people would not believe that we used to play a game where we would try to stop the car coming down the street. Meaning, we would hide behind in the city. You would hide behind two parked cars, and you see a car coming. And when the car started to get real close, you jump out in front of the car. That was a game we played. That was a game we played. And hope that the car would stop. Sometimes you might win that game. But there was sometimes that yeah, and you didn't want to get hit by the cars back in that day. They wanted, like, you were hit by a car today, the car gonna fall. Half the car gonna fall apart these days. If a car today hit you, half the car gonna fall apart. You get hit by a car back then, like the 80s and 70s cars that was out there. Yeah, okay. Good luck with getting up. Yep. Blacksmith, I agree with you. When we was younger, and we beat up on each other because we was testing each other's strength. And if you look at the animal kingdom, a lot of the animals do the same stuff. They test and they test each other's strength, and that's how you build your strength and stuff. But nowadays, kids sneeze and he crying. Well, I mean, my nose hurt. What happened? Oh, I sneezed. Been poop in the bag and start a fire. Man, yeah. Real talk. Yeah, we were reckless. We had jet, BMX bikes, skateboarding. Now there's unspeakable fidget toys. Yeah, like boo boo stuff, animals. Yeah, I don't. Man, let me tell you something. We were dangerous. What's up, Ant? Like the bug? I know you still got your mic off. But what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? My cousin got hit by a car back in the head. He still ain't right. Yo, listen. And listen, we were different.
Yeah.
What's up, cuz? What's going on? Ant like the bug. Welcome in.
What's
Welcome.
up? What's up? What's up,
What?
everybody? How y'all doing?
Yeah,
Ain't like
yeah.
the bug, y'all. What's popping?
We,
What's up?
we on the subject
Oh
of.
man, Davis, what's up? As soon as I step on, that's my dude.
Yeah, we was well, I was on one subject, but we kind of shifted the subject from sports to like the salt. Like you know how we grew up, and we were dangerous. Like we didn't care if we was going to get hurt. Like we wanted to see how far can you take the danger before it gets real.
Yeah. We ain't had no
Like
parents around us at the time to say, don't you do that. That's gonna
Right.
You know, we got far away from them for nobody to tell
That
us
one
what we
time
can't do.
we was going swimming, and I kid you not. Matter of fact, Duke can contest to this because he was there. It was me, Duke. And I don't know if he was there at that time, but it was matter of fact, Art, our cousin Art, was there. And we was all going to Fifth and Allegheny to go swimming. Right? We was walking up there,
Mhm.
but I know I
Right.
think it's 6th Street
We did it
Bridge,
many
which
times, but we
I
didn't
think
take the
it's 6th
street
Street
stuff.
Bridge. It ain't real high, but it's high enough. 5th Street or
Mm.
6th Street Bridge going that way. And they got these big stones on the side of the bridge where they make to stack the actual train track part to go over top of the bridge. So we decided as we walked in there, how many stacks of these stones are you gonna jump off down to the concrete? Now the first one, of course, that's the easy one. We all touching to see how high we're gonna jump. First one, cool. It's only about 3 feet. Everybody gonna do that. But the next one is 6 feet from the ground. Now you couldn't hang jump. You had to jump off down to the concrete. Okay, now we at 6 feet high. Everybody jumping. Now the next one's at 12 feet. That is real. So, let me tell you something. Duke was the first one to jump it, and I was the second one. Man, you ever clack your teeth so hard when you come down and hit your knee? I came down, hit my face on my knee, clack my teeth so hard. And you know you don't want to say nothing because you so embarrassed. You literally almost took your own life, but you don't want to tell your friends that you hurt yourself. You all right? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
and then you'll do it again
Yeah, I'm good.
before you tell them.
Other than this bunch of blood I keep swallowing, I'm good.
Along with my pride, a little drip of pride.
I mean, I survived the
Yo.
jump.
Yeah, it ain't too
Listen,
many
I don't
times
even
that
know
you
if
try
Duke
to.
was hurt. I don't even know if he was hurt because he never said he was hurt or not hurt. But I know I was. I won't do that again.
Yeah, some stuff that I did, and in the end, I was like, ooh, stuff like stuff that I tried on my bikes. You know what I mean? you know, we just try to act like we ain't hurt. It's like when your adrenaline be so pumped. One time, I rode my bike through a water plug because I didn't like my eyes to get wet. You know what I mean? I ain't want no water to get in my eyes, so I closed my eyes and go through the water plug. Now, on the opposite side of that water plug, it was this main street called Rising Sun. And Rising Sun was a very busy street. And, I went through a portal. And I got this side of that water, I got hit. And I went somewhere else in the world, in the multiverse. I jumped up and was thinking, I was so embarrassed and my adrenaline was so pumped, I didn't even know I was hurt. So they said, you all right? I said, yeah, I took 2 steps and dropped to the ground. Like, I just couldn't even do nothing. Like he said, you ain't even got yourself together. I ain't know where I was at. I just fell apart. They's like, oh, you got to take it out. So that I think the ambulance came and it was like, though, it's kind of like I guess they call it, I can't remember what it's called, not unconscious, but something they call it. But man, I wanted to go into the doctors and find out I had a chipped bone in my leg or something like that. All I was worried about was my damn bike, though.
What's up, Dover Dog? What's going on? Hey, dog.
The whole back
Listen,
seat
I
of
got
my
a
seat
question
ripped
for you.
off. Oh, Delaware dog.
Yeah, I got it.
Swish.
I want to try to get you on the show for a little bit, man. I want you to give us a quick update on everything, man. If you're willing to come in, I'll shoot you the link. So just for a brief moment to kind of update us on the team and what's going on. Congratulations, they 11-3 right now. They crushed that team yesterday. I didn't get a chance to air it on here
Yeah,
because
I watched it a little bit. Yeah, I was watching a little bit. I was like, oh, wow.
yeah,
I
man.
watched them drop buckets. I was like, wait a minute.
I was a redneck. We had my Yo, and this is a true statement right here. Real talk. Just don't tell mama.
Right?
Nobody wanted to tell their parents they almost killed themselves.
That's why I said we went far away from all the parents and anybody to tell us you can't do that, don't do
Nobody
that.
wanted. What did Sinbad say? Don't tell my mama. These my school pants.
Yeah, we did plenty of those.
You was out there playing in them school clothes. You know one supposed to be playing them school clothes. Yeah, what do you
School
say when
shoes,
you get
yeah,
home?
school
Take
shoes,
off your
school
school
clothes.
clothes, put on your play clothes. He said you couldn't even wear
Yeah,
the same clothes.
yeah. No. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? That's funny. I never even thought
Yeah,
about that.
yep. It didn't even.
They never
Yep.
even doing right there. Now you
Was
got
some
enough
old
clothes for
comedy
me to wear.
when he would talk about that afros and bell bottoms comedy one that he did. He was talking about that. Like when you was growing up in the 70s. Of course, we were still young, but he said, yeah, he said your play clothes. He said usually your play clothes was some school clothes that was too tight.
Yeah, that's what it was. It turned around being like, you can mess these up. You can mess these up. Don't mess them up.
Yeah, give me a
They was
second.
either they was last year's clothes. Yeah, they become last year's clothes.
Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna send him the link real fast.
Do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. They did an excellent job, man. They've been all this year, man. All this year, man. I think they 11-3 or something like that.
Yep, 11-3.
Yeah, they doing their thing. I don't even watch sports. I had to turn around tune in to him because I'll be excited. You know what I mean? What's going on, everybody? How y'all feel out there today? Appreciate you, everybody stepping in. Hope y'all had a great week.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribing to both channels. Yeah, man, I can think of a lot of times that I almost killed myself. Yo, I remember this one time, bro. We built this bike ramp. You know where on Venango Street, right? Where the train tracks at and the hill going down.
Mm-hmm.
Where Cole's roofing company used to be at. All right,
Yep.
so there was this abandoned car that broke down in front of this dirt. It was like a pile of dirt rocks in front of the car. So my dumb behind was determined that I was going to take my bike and jump over this car
No
on a
what?
bicycle. I made the jump, but I did not stick the landing. Let me tell you something. When I came down, this is the thing about some of the old bikes. You don't want to come down the wrong way. Because when your testicles hit that seat,
Yeah, I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about earlier.
yo, wait a minute. This is what I mean by not telling your parents, right? I dropped my bike. I ran home. Of course, that's what, 2 blocks from the house. I go in the bathroom. My testicles are bleeding. Still never told my mom. I'm in the bathroom trying to patch myself up.
Ronnie.
Still never told my parents.
No, I told my mom.
Still never told my parents. You
I would
remember
have
that
told my
day?
mom that way.
Hold on 1 second, Shaq. You remember that day where the golf club is at the back park? Me and Kurt was out there. We were swinging from the tree, and there was a pole hanging out the ground. I went and grabbed the branch. The branch cracked and split. I come down, pole go darn it through my
In
leg.
your arm.
I got a chunk of meat. I took my shirt off, wrapped it around my leg, tightened it up. All right, let's keep playing.
Yeah. We ain't going home tell mom though. What was you up there?
My
Because the
mom,
question they start asking me so mad. You know what I mean?
my mom found out because I wasn't thinking when I walked in the house and I had the shirt around my leg and it was a white t-shirt and it had blood all on it. When I walked in the house, she was in the house watching TV and I thought I forgot.
He said he forgot that he had it on. He froze up, y'all. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, I do remember the chunk or something that happened in his leg, but I ain't know that whether pole went through or nothing like that. But yeah, you're right. A lot of stuff we didn't, and then the pain it was subdued. But I don't know about hitting my nuts. I would have probably told my mom about that, especially if it was bleeding. But it is a lot of stuff that you did not say to them because they would have asked you, why were you doing that? What would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Even they look at you like you was stupid or told you off from doing it, and you feel like your feelings got more hurt from telling them that what you did. Am I the only one froze, Shaq? Are you froze, Shaq?
No, I'm not froze. I can hear you still. He was froze though.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. That's why I was like, well, I'm gonna just keep talking because it looked like he ain't moving. Then I seen you laughing. I'm like, okay, so he must be not frozen.
No, yeah, he was froze. He was
Yeah,
like way close to
congratulations, man. Congratulations to y'all, Shaq, man. Y'all doing a hell of a job, man. And it's a great start off for you guys, man. Hey, Ryan, you back? You thawed out? Did you thaw out?
Yeah, I think I clacked my teeth again. So no. No, it's all good. Congratulations, Shaq. Congratulations, brother.
Yes, yeah.
It hurt my heart that we couldn't stream it over here that day, but I had to run to Philly and I had to take care of some stuff that was kind of important. But once again, man, congratulations to the dogs. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations, man. Y'all doing y'all thing out there.
Congratulations to the dogs. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, Shaq. Vanny wanted to congratulate. She don't like being on camera though, but she said that you're welcome. She said, great job.
So with that said, before we get back into the humor aspect of it, is the reason why I wanted you to come on the show because I wanted you to give us an update on, what does that win mean for y'all going forward?
Yeah, so we streamed it live yesterday. So we did get the game going. It was a good turnout. We had at one point I think around 40 people tuned into the game itself, just watching live. So it was really good, like a really good turnout. The chat was going in and out, wasn't as busy as it was for previous games, which is fine. But we had my phone set up and then we had the actual iPad set up. So that way I can type comments on the phone into the chat and then I can do everything else on the iPad and stay focused in the game. And so we had like a double system going on, which was good. We played this team last week. So last week we played them at their home court. We beat them. It was like 151 to like 110. And then yesterday we played them again at our home court, and then we beat them. It was 147 to 91, so a 56-point victory. That victory.
Y'all just wanted to finish with them, huh? Couldn't let them win one. Go ahead.
So that right there, that win really it meant a lot for us. Not because of the team that we were playing, not because of the competition or anything like that. It meant a lot because it secured our number 2 seed in the division right now. We were supposed to play a game today. Actually, the game was supposed to be playing right now, but because of an accident that
they got scared. They got scared. Say it, Shaq. They got scared.
No, we got the call like around this time yesterday. I got a call from the league that the game was canceled due to an accident that the owner of the other team was in. So
do the ass whooping.
No, he got into like an accident. His car was totaled and stuff like that. So it was a pretty bad accident. And so we decided to cancel the game so that way they can focus on recovery and different things like that. So if we would have played today and if we would have
wait a minute, was everybody okay?
Yeah, everybody was okay. They was in a hospital. As far as I know, they got released. This happened like 3 days ago, but they got released yesterday, and so like they're good to go and everything's fine with them. So we wanted to make sure like they were good, that they didn't rush back to a game that really didn't mean much. Like the game, like for us, like it's a big thing for us because if we would have won the game today, we would have been 12 and 3. and then we would have been the number 1 seed in our division, which would have gave us a first round bye week. But because that happened, we took it. The league took the precaution to just cancel the game and make sure that everybody was safe, everybody was okay. So we ended our regular season at 11-3. What that means for the team is that we have now the most winning record in franchise history. So we turned around
Wow.
from last year we were 3-17. This year we're 11-3. So a complete 360 turnaround.
Damn. Y'all wasn't playing. Y'all wasn't playing. Yeah, that's what they got. Yeah.
When I say this team has been breaking a lot of records, meaning like just about every single game that we've played this season so far, we've scored over 100 points in almost every single game that we've played so far.
Wow. Yeah, yep.
You wanna hear
I'm
something
sorry.
funny?
I just doing on me. Yeah.
I never seen them lose. All the games I watched, every game I watched, they won. I never seen them lose.
Yeah, where y'all get that 3 from?
So fun fact too, right? Because last year we lost almost every game at home. This year we were undefeated at home, which means we have the winningest record at home in franchise history as well. So most points scored by a team, winningest record at home, winningest record in franchise history. There's a lot of things that's just being broken this year that's being shattered. We're most improved team as of right now in the entire ABA. We most likely could get coach of the year. My coach, he'll probably most likely get coach of the year or whatnot. And so like there's a lot of accolations that are coming out of this team right now, and it's all credit to them because they're doing things. We almost every game that we get, we have anywhere between 100 to 250 people that come out and watch our game in person. That's not including anybody that's watching online between the OG network and everybody tuning in straight on our channel as well. And so we got a lot of people now. My biggest thing is that if I can continue to push people to subscribe to the channel, instead of like if people subscribe to the channel, we know YouTube will monetize us as well. But the thing with that is like we don't charge for our online presence at all. So it allows us to keep our online presence free if people continue to subscribe, if people continue to watch the games live on YouTube as well as Facebook, then that will allow us to get paid from YouTube through the ads and the support from YouTube to pay for our games so everybody can continue to watch for free as well. And so we're building our audience, it's growing, a lot of good things are coming out this, but like I said, it's the best team in franchise history as of today. Playoffs start on March 7th at 12 o'clock in Newcastle, Delaware. I'm hoping that we can pack out the crowd at 300 people max and we can, win this game. Last I checked, and this is just speculation, we're supposed to be playing the Richmond team in Newcastle, Delaware. We lost to them in Richmond by 40 points, but we came back and beat them by 40 points. So, it was a good game. And, this time, from what I heard, is supposed to be even better game for us coming up in the playoffs. And so last year we made it to the second round of the playoffs and was knocked out. This year, I believe that we're going to make it all the way to Atlanta for the ABA championship game. And so that's why we are looking for all the support, everything that we can do to pretty much get the support behind us to get our travels and hotel accommodations for the basketball tournament down in Atlanta.
All right. With that said, I know he's having some. With that said, is that there are people that watch my channel a lot. Do me a favor, and as much as y'all watch the videos and stuff, my channel is monetized. The OG network is one of the strong supporters of what Dover Dogs and them is doing. So even if you're on watching the channel and subscribe to his channel, try to support. As y'all watch this channel, we do help as much as we can on this thing. We buy the jerseys, we donate sometimes money, whatever case may be. So if you're on this live, please like and subscribe. Go to Dover Dogs channel. Please follow his journey, the basketball team journey, but also try to find a way to donate. Try to find. Listen, I know firsthand, and I've seen firsthand the cost that's involved with this. So it's not like he's begging for money just so he can beg for money, because it's not about begging for money. What it is that is a cost involved with that. They got to travel. They got to pay for hotel fees. They got to eat. They got to do a lot of stuff. And a lot of these venues cost. this is not, oh, I'm out here making a bunch of money. This is trying to build a team and getting to the point where it's a competitive team. You got a lot of young players in there that might make it to the NBA, might get seen by somebody. There's a whole lot of things that can happen for a lot of people with this going on. So the more we support as much as we can, the more we donate. By sometimes he have the popcorn drive that's going on that he have on his channel. Sometimes he has shirts and jerseys and stuff that he sells, so you can reach out to him to buy a shirt. I got shirts, I got jackets, I got everything. I got a lot of stuff. And there are times he's giving away stuff to try to encourage people to be involved. So
book bags now.
Say that again, Nate?
Book bags next.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
so
my
it's
point
funny
is that,
say that I got some book bags coming in the mail right now. I think so I'm gonna be selling them too as well. So we'll be.
See?
so he's not out there saying, "Oh, just donate." He's also offering you something in return, meaning if you purchase a jersey, if you purchase a shirt, if you purchase a hoodie, if you're going to get the bags, you can purchase a bag. All of these type of things is number one, it allows you to wear the jersey to represent the team. I'm a Dogs fan. I mean, so that's just me. I got a lot of Dogs merchandise that I purchased already, and I'm still gonna be purchasing more dog merchandise because I'm a dog fan. He's also part of the OG Network. Unfiltered Sports on the OG Network is when he does his show, and then sometimes he talks about the NBA, football, and other stuff. But he also talks about the Dogs basketball team and let y'all know where he's standing at right now. That support that the people that have given up to this point has allowed him to reach the level that they have reached right now. 11-3, turn around, solid team. If you watch them play, you're going to enjoy it. I watch them ram on people like that. I love to see somebody get dunked on, and I watch people get.
I seen that a couple times yesterday. Yeah, I seen a couple times yesterday.
So that's when and dog. Shaq, I'm gonna let you jump back in there. I just wanted to emphasize is that as y'all watch the videos over here, that helps us to finance. My channel is monetized. The OG Network is monetized. So when y'all watch these videos and stuff like that, and there's a little bit of revenue that we get, it also helps us to be able to help them too. But the bigger picture is if you go directly and subscribe to his channel, if you go directly and watch what he's doing, if you go directly and buy the jerseys and buy the shirts and support the team and show your support for the team, that helps a tremendous amount also. So that's all I'm
Especially
saying.
the early support. Especially the early support.
That's your early support. And I mean, I had actually reached out to some of the people that actually, when he had, what was that? When you had not the popcorn, but when you had your GoFundMe page set up, and I reached out to the people that donated to the GoFundMe page outside of that, and I let them know how the team was performing because a lot of them donated, but they never got a chance to actually watch. Their lives are just too complicated. And they was like, "Oh, that's what's up," So they was happy about it. They was happy about the success of the team and what's going on, man. So, kudos, congratulations to the Dover Dogs basketball in your face. We're 11-3.
See, it's a blessing too because we get the support from everybody. So it's not just the support from you guys, but it's everybody that's watching in as well. And like I said, as we continue to get the subscribers to come in, it helps us out to keep all of our live streams free. That way we don't have to charge people a fee to watch online or whatnot. The other good thing too about the way that the team's playing and performing right now is people are seeing the success of the team. They're seeing from a distance. They laughed at us last year because of our record and how we were performing last year. But this year, they thought that it was, hey, it's going to be a walk in the park. Let me just try out for the team and I'm going to make the team. But we actually, we started, we put our team together back in April last year. Now look at the team, 11-3. We've been working since April of last year to put our team together, to build, to grow, and to get this thing going. I had coaches that were supposed to be with us, and then it just didn't work out. And we had to go we found the coach that we got now. And look, we're winning. We got players that was on the team, but because they didn't really mesh well with the coach, they left the team. And look, we're still winning. And it's not to say that people are just replaceable, but it's the fact that we are all adults. We play a professional sport, and at the end of the day, we can't be held back by anybody. Like, it's a business at the end of the day as well, and we got to do what's best for the business. And I told this before to everyone, like, this is going to be my 9-to-5 job. Like, this is my career, this is my business that I'm growing. And I'm proud to say, like, even just now, I got somebody to text me and say, hey, how do I join your team? Like, they want to join Dogs basketball because it's a culture, a winning culture now. And then we got a women's team in the works as well, the Lady Dogs. The Lady Dogs will most likely be starting exhibition games in June.
I like that,
All
Lady Dogs.
Mhm. So we got the women's team going, and then we got the junior dogs. We got a youth AAU travel team as well. And once we get our youth team together, we'll be competing in the junior Nike EYBL and different things like that, just to keep them motivated and get recognition to play college ball. But we also got an offer for the dogs, since we're 11-3, to go to Costa Rica in the summer of 2027 to play 2 basketball games. So big things are coming for dogs basketball, and it really takes the support of everybody out here. So
Yes.
it's going to be nice.
Yeah. So anything anybody can
When y'all
help
go to
out with.
Costa Rica, y'all need a water boy. I'm just saying, you gotta add on, bro. You gotta add on. Subscribe, y'all. Subscribe, man. Subscribe to the dog. Y'all should call the Junior League Scrappy Doos. The Scrappy Doos.
We need a cameraman, that's for sure.
Yeah, there we go. I'll be there. I'll be a hype man to start Costa Rica. Let's go ahead, man. Listen, man, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Congratulations even get me to watch, because I don't be watching nobody's sports. So I actually be like, wait a minute, they on. Let me check them out. And they've been doing good every time I wanted to check them out. Like Ron said, I don't know how they got the 3, because when I seen y'all want to win it. I think they just put that on your stats. Just so, you know what I mean? Then they caused the accident, so y'all wouldn't be 12.
So like the first games we played, it was a back-to-back weekend, and that was on an accident. So we played that Saturday in Harrisburg, and then we won. But then we played that Sunday in Philadelphia, and we lost by a point on the technicality call.
Okay.
Then
That was the one I remember not seeing. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah. So then from there, we played our game. We went down to DC the following week, and then we lost that game. No, we played Philly at home. We beat them. Then we went down to DC and lost in DC. Then we played 1-1. We went down December 27th with only 6 people, and we lost to the Richmond team. But then when they came up to us, and we won every other game since then. So, the past is the past, and we just pushing forward now.
They've been winning. Winning. It ain't like, we win by a couple of points. They've been winning.
No, they was about 20, 30 points each time. I don't think it was anything under 10 points.
Yeah, so
if that
the
was a little league game, they'd have stopped that game and said, no, we can't crush their dreams.
Well, see, like the crazy thing, like as I was looking at the the scores or whatever, the highest win that we had this year was yesterday's game at 56 points. And so like it's just a testament to the players that they're putting in the work and everything. Like I said, we 147 to 91, 151 to 110, 141 to 123, 127 to 106, 158 to 138, 115 to 87, 128 to 120, 116 to 90. Like I said, every game that we've played so far, 119 to 112. The only game that we didn't score over 100 points was the game we lost to Philly in Philly, which was 96 to 95, and it was a good defensive game. Then, the first game we played was 131 to 119.
Stole the point. They stole the points off the board. Philly quick.
Right. We beat them once. We beat them already, so they beat us, we beat them, but it is what it is. Like I said, we played them 3 times, we beat them twice, they beat us once, so we got the overall record is tied at this point. So they got us 3 wins, we got 3 wins and 3 wins, so they were good. But like I said, every game except for that one game, we scored over 100 points, and we haven't looked back since. So if we keep doing what we're doing, like, we're going to be putting a culture together that people want to be a part of. And so, like, I sent it out to everybody the other day as well. We put together a manifest, pretty much, the championship mindset, the dogs mindset, the standard that we're going to be holding everybody accountable to, right? So, like, our core values is faith, esteem, discipline, execution, integrity, is commitment, grit, and toughness, right? Because faith fuels us, esteem binds us, Discipline shapes us, execution defines us, integrity grounds us, grit drives us, toughness separates us. And those are our core values right there in itself. But when we look at our standard, right, we're not average, we're not casual, we're not temporary, we're dogs. So the name on the front of the jersey, it carries weight, it carries history, it carries expectation, it carries responsibility, it demands more. We stand on faith, we live by discipline, we move with integrity, we compete with grit. Trust is earned, esteem is protected, and our word matters. The dog code: team over self, mission over ego, effort is non-negotiable, and excuses are unacceptable. And that's what we're going to be going by from this day forward.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, and
No,
like
wait a
you said,
minute. No excuses?
No excuses.
yeah, like I said, I agree. Listen, man. Congratulations again, man. I think you
Yeah.
guys did an amazing job. I'm glad that
Amazing year.
we
Mhm.
also got a chance to allow it, the OG network to be a slight part of that. I mean, the journey and watching you grow, watching the team grow. And I encourage people, man, that
We love growth.
help out as much as you can. I encourage the people that's on the live, go to the channel, subscribe, watch the games. I encourage y'all to help out as much as y'all possibly can. Like I said, this is a tough fought journey, and I know for sure that this man has sacrificed a lot. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He has sacrificed a whole lot to try to make this thing happen, and so it ain't an easy ride. You know what I mean? And trying to do what he's doing and raise a family on top of that, and have to make tough decisions that may affect your family sometimes.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
the bigger picture is always a better look, and it takes sacrifice, it takes discipline, it takes sacrifice, it takes a lot of that. And I want to say again, Shaq, congratulations, brother, man.
Yeah, congrats to you, bro.
Congratulations, man. And listen, this is for you and the team. I think even up to this point, it is well deserved, man, because y'all fought hard. Y'all sacrificed. Y'all fought hard to get to where y'all at, man. This wasn't handed to y'all on a silver platter. You going out there and y'all earning it.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Y'all going out there and y'all
Congrats
earning it.
to you.
And this is what it takes, man. This is
Congrats
what it
from Ben.
yeah.
Congrats from
That's my
Blake
number one
Smith.
supporter right there.
That's your number one.
Oh,
Ben
Ben.
and Shaq, Ben and Shaq got a love-hate relationship. They love each other, but they hate each other. They can't stand each other, but they like
Yeah,
each
that's love. That's really love, and it doesn't matter. It's
Ben,
love there.
Ben,
Thank you, there, Ben.
Ben
Thank you, Ben.
faithfully, he
Keep
faithfully
keep
be on
hating him
Unfiltered
so he can
Sports.
keep winning. Bring that hate on us so he keep winning, Ben.
other.
You
Ben
know,
be on
haters are
Unfiltered.
motivators.
They be
Ben
on
is
each
a
other.
motivator. I give that to him. But every Tuesday and
Yeah,
Thursday, Ben is the arch nemesis there. That man doesn't know what he wants to
yeah.
do. He don't know who he want to root for, anything like that. I've seen Ben on the last three Dogs basketball games. Ben was on there trying to downplay the Dogs a little bit, but they came out and won just for Ben to show him that they better than Golden State, better than his fan Bronny James. But that's all right. We're gonna do better than that.
Yeah, but to Ben's credit, almost every live that he was on, Ben was there. Almost every
Mhm.
game, Ben was there. So I mean, Ben be on my channel. He'd be on, I think, Out the Pitch channel, and probably actually be on Ain't Like the Bug.
What's that? Whose
On his,
song is that? They be like, he pray,
huh?
and wish on my downfall. What's that song that be like, he pray and wish on my downfall? He definitely should come in on with that. But y'all keep winning. That's what I said. Motivate. Haters are motivators, man.
Haters are
And stop
motivators.
it.
That's my
Yeah.
slogan too. As I
And you
always say,
start,
haters are
man.
motivators.
That's what I'm trying to do on my subscribe, man. I feel like when people hating on me, I just start trying to push subscribers. And I'm already like, I'm sitting around. Well, I don't even want to say what I'm sitting around. I just need help from everybody to do it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know people that hate me, subscribe to me. And if you hate me, subscribe to me. That's all I can say, y'all.
Yeah,
Can't
It's
stop,
funny
don't
too
stop.
because
Don't stop.
yesterday when I checked the channel for like our subscribe count, we were at 155. Today when I just looked, we're at 160. So we're already up 5 subscribers from yesterday or whatnot.
Yeah.
It's overnight
Yeah,
too, as I
push it.
going and doing Unfiltered Sports and
Mhm.
we actually, so once our season's over, like ABA season's done, April 12th. That's like the last day that the championship game is on, is April 12th. But we get maybe about a month and a half of like downtime, not really downtime, but alrighty, we're not playing the game every weekend, but we're going to practice, once or twice a week still. Keep going. Starting in June, we will be playing in a summer league that goes from June all the way through September. It's called the Pro Basketball League, and that gives my players the opportunity to still play basketball in the summer and into the fall. And then as soon as that's done, we jump right back into the ABA season as well, and then we play ABA basketball in October all the way through until April again. So like we're almost at a 52-week basketball season.
All right, so I got a question for you. So you just ready to get some free time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. Go ahead.
I'm working on something, so you're gonna have to come down and compete because I want to do a fishing competition. We're gonna do it live. Like dead serious. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna do a fishing competition when we're gonna do it live. If I can get the dates down and I get the people that involved and come down, we're gonna go. You know where I fish at, so that's where we're gonna be at, and we're gonna do a live fishing competition. And I mean, you better bring your agent.
What date? What? When is this?
I haven't figured out the date yet, but I know it's gonna be in the summertime because I always gotta wait till the water warms up because the fish become a little more active in that area. So we're gonna see how this. If he's free up around that time and he can make it down, then he's gonna be a part of this. We're gonna have this competition, and I'll be out there.
I get through military duty on June 16th time frame. So as long as it's after that time, I'll be good.
It'll probably be after that. I'm leaning more towards probably later in the month of June, and maybe
I'm gonna come out.
Probably
I'm gonna come out there.
Or maybe
I'm gonna come out there with a seafood combination. While y'all fishing, I'm be eating fish. I'm like, I got some whiting, catfish. Yeah, congratulations to you, man. That's a great accomplishment, man. I'm really so happy for you, man. Honestly, like I remember you talking about it, and I was like, oh, okay. Some people talk about something, and some people do about what they talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you did it, and your determination was to just keep on pushing. You know what I mean? And without any funds, it's just crazy, man. To watch it be like that right there is motivation in itself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What you're doing is just definitely, whether somebody watching you do it or whatever, or they into it or not, just watching that motivation of you trying to do what you're doing is incredible, man. It's right there. So, man, to your team, you know what I'm saying? Because they the ones that play the game, you know what I'm saying? And your vision, man, that just keep doing, man. I'm really proud of you, man. Proud of them guys too, man. Y'all do.
That.
Now let me ask y'all a question. Y'all trying to get a Nike deal?
So right now, we have to have a certain amount of wins in order to even get considered a look at from any kind of organization like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, whatever the case may be. But as we look at the record now, we continue to grow from there. We're going to see what we can get as far as a deal from like a Nike, Under Armour, even Adidas or Reebok, because Reebok's now back into basketball industry as well, with Iverson as the president, Shaq as the VP. But
okay.
Oh yeah, it's some big things.
Yeah, they needed that. When Iverson came out, I was so mad. I didn't even care. I wanted a pair, even if they ripped up the front like they was talking about. I wanted a pair of those Jones, man. I'd have wore it flapping all off my feet and everything else. I never could find them. And because I wear 14, 15s, a lot of times my sneaker size is hard to find. So if you get the Iverson deal or the Nike deal, I'm in, bro. You better get me some 14s, 15s, and I need every color. I need every color shirt y'all got, and I'm the advertising man. I'm a fashion model, bro.
It's funny too because with Shaq being the VP of the basketball operations for Reebok, they're going to be carrying a lot more oversized shoes or whatever. So it'll be interesting.
Okay,
and I'm like I said, I'm excited. But this weekend, March 7th. I'm really praying that we bring a really big online presence, but in-person presence, not for the fact that it's our first.
This weekend coming up.
March 7th, y'all.
Yeah, is this Saturday coming up? March 7th at 12 o'clock, Newcastle, Delaware. It's at Newcastle Elementary School. But the biggest thing, not because it's a playoff game, is that at the halftime show, 2 of our players played for another team that won a championship. And so they're going to get their recognition at the halftime with their ring, that their championship ring that they won is iced out. I seen the ring. It's pretty dope as well. So they're going to get their
Oh wow.
recognition at the
That's what's up,
halftime.
man.
And then on top of that, we're going to be, because I couldn't do it around Veterans Day, we're going to be presenting a signed jersey to one of the players who is a veteran, but also one of the coaches who's a veteran as well. And so just as a small thank
Oh
you to
wow.
their son, we want to give them
Wow.
that signed autographed jersey from the Dogs to them as a small token of appreciation as well. So some big things are happening this playoff game, and I want everyone to be a part of it as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, you already know where we at on that, and I mean, whatever we can do, we can do it. Like I said, it hurt my heart in Saturday, but it was something that came up and I had to attend to, and I was like, man, it was burning me inside, like But
listen, if
I
we
was
win the
noticing my
championship,
hand.
we get some rings. That's all I know.
yeah,
Listen, that's why I'm putting my hands up. I'm saying I don't play nothing. I can use a ring. I'm showing you my bare fingers. That's why I'm showing them. Put a ring on it. Put a ring on it. Check. I know that sounds weird. I know that
So
sounds weird coming from a man in my voice. Put a ring on it.
The other crazy thing though is that if we win, when we win the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, the third round, which would be March 14th and 15th, March 14th, we would go down to South Carolina and play the first seeded team down in South Carolina. So I know there's somebody part of the OG network that's down in South Carolina, but if we get the support in person, I know it'll mean a lot to the team or whatnot. And so as many people that can come from home that supports the home crowd, you know, it'll be nice. Like I said, the road to Atlanta starts in Delaware, and the guys are really pumped up and excited to play. And so I know I'm going to try to get some of the guys on Unfiltered Sports, or even just going live at one point just to talk about their experience so far throughout the season and different things like that. And so probably either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I'm going to get with some of the guys after practice and stuff like that, and see if we can get them live on the show and really just about their experience with the
yeah.
team.
I want to talk to some of the players, man. I got questions.
Yeah. He's Jack laughing. He's like, I don't know. Yeah.
It's easy. It's easy. I can get them on. They've been asking to come on the show because they know about the Unfiltered Sports and everything I got going on. But
really?
Yeah, yep, they know about it already. So we're gonna see what's happening, and I'm gonna try to get them on. So I'll keep an update on everybody about that when I can get them on, and then we'll definitely get a live with everybody on it to see how it goes.
Okay.
Good morning, Sharice. God bless you. Like I said, man, I know we don't usually do the Frackers Show this way, but I was like, nah, this is a moment where we have to just throw that in there, man. Let everybody listen. Frackers Show was unscripted anyway. It's all joke, laugh.
Right. We plot a positive and we support our people.
But I was like, man, I appreciate what y'all doing, man. I appreciate just having to be a small portion of what you guys are doing, just to watch the journey, man. And I say it again, don't, you know what I mean, keep rolling with it, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep making it happen. You're doing, it's all good. Yeah, you're doing, you're doing what you're doing, man. And my thing is, I know personally, I know some of the obstacles that you up against sometimes, and but keep rolling, bro. Keep rolling. I see where you're trying to go, and I said it to you a while back. Like, yeah, if you keep rolling, this thing could be something big, man. No, I mean, brother to brother, I'm proud to see what you're doing, man. I'm proud to, you know what I mean. I see it. I mean, and hopefully you don't quit, you don't give up. And I don't think you are. I don't think I have to say anything of that nature, but it just
No, doing that.
if you were to get like you wouldn't even have this moment. This is what I mean by never giving up. Even in this moment right here. Before we go into any other game, you're talking about a team that was only won 3 games last season, right? Now you've turned that whole situation. I'm not saying you, I'm talking about the whole organization, players, coaches, everything involved. Took a 9-3 and turned it into 11-3 season, and now in the playoffs. You get what I'm saying? Possibly, like you know, you can almost taste that championship now. It's like, you know, the first game you don't taste the championship in the first game, and now it's like,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
taste it. You know what I mean? So it's like just up and even up until this point, man, it's just great job, man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, listen, I'm a Dogs fan. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, when people, that's why I say I'm a Dogs fan. I'm Dogs basketball. I'm a Dogs basketball fan. It's not, I mean, we know each other personally, but I'm a Dogs basketball fan. I got shirts. I got jerseys. I got stuff. Sweat. I got a lot of stuff in my house and stuff. That's a fan. You know what I mean? So if I rock with a team, I'm gonna rock with the team. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
gonna get my support. I'm gonna buy the product. I'm gonna buy the merchandise. Why? Because I rock with the team. I rock with Dogs basketball. If y'all don't know who Dogs basketball is, get to know 'em. Unfiltered Sports, Dogs basketball. Sometimes we air the game over here, but my Dogs basketball have their own YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Dogs basketball, because let me put it up there on the screen. Dogs basketball. So if you're not sure where to go, there you go, right there. Dogs basketball. Go follow Dogs basketball. Watch this journey, because one day y'all gonna be like, "Yo, look at this. It's 100,000 people watching this game. It's 500,000 people." I was watching this game, man, when there was only 10 people watching.
Wow.
Y'all
Yeah.
corny, man. Y'all wasn't here from the beginning. Y'all wasn't here from the start. That's what's
Yeah.
going to turn.
Yeah.
Now you're like, yo, I was watching them when it was just a handful of people. Now look what this is. I seen the whole journey. You know what I mean? And if you're not there in the beginning, and there's nothing wrong with that, but my thing is this: you get to watch. It's nothing. It's a great thing when you sit there and watch something go from something small that was in somebody's head, and now you see what was in their head. Now everybody's getting to witness what the vision they had in their head. You're getting to see it and manifest in real life, time.
Right.
So that's why I say go follow the channel, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, because there are times that they air the game we can't get it over here because of scheduling issues. So that's why I'm telling y'all to follow over there, because that way you'll be able to catch every single game. Some we get over here on OG Network, some we're not gonna be able to get because of scheduling issues. That's fine. I'd rather you go and watch the game and support everything that they're doing over there, because this thing here is going to be one of the next greatest things to come out of America. Mark my words on it.
It's a documentary to determination.
Oh yeah, the OG Network gonna get that movie.
Yeah, yes,
We
it
gonna
is
get
a
that movie.
documentary to determination, because again, we come from Philadelphia, of row homes and grime and just unimaginable differences that just plays a part on to hold us down. You never let it hold you down. And I know the first time you thought about your vision, people are always going to be like, tell you do something else. And your vision's good. That just sounds great. But they don't show you no support. And they just quickly to diminish what you're talking about.
Right.
And the more they see you get the team together, you still couldn't get your one family member to come to one game. Or maybe even a person that's your best friend to come to one game. So that gets to show you. And so listen, maybe even your wife frowned at you when you walked out the door, like, I haven't had enough of this, especially last year. Like you said, y'all came in down beating nothing. She probably was like, baby, you probably shouldn't do that again. This maybe skip a year. Like they tell you when you go to college, skip a year. So to watch you do what you do, whether anybody don't, care for sports or anything else, the determination in this right here is truly significant, and what anybody is doing to not let nobody stop them. You know what I'm saying? And then look at how y'all winning. It ain't just like y'all just, they just got over it. Like y'all beating the hell out of them. Sorry, other teams. Listen, man. All I can tell you is do better, play better. And there's nothing on them, you know what I'm saying? To say it just wasn't their day. It was y'all day, bro, y'all year. And let's make another couple more years, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Let's make a couple more years, man.
Too, right? Because the thing is last year we had 2 sponsors, and it was just like in-kind donation sponsors. This year we had like as far as like actual sponsors, we had 1 big sponsor.
Mm.
Everything else was selling merchandise, raising the money myself, and doing everything myself. Like Ron said, it's trying to raise a family of 3 plus, running a business and trying to make it my own.
Yeah.
But there's been times like that we wanted to give up, but we kept pushing forward. Like there's times where the players are like for example, we were supposed to go up to Rhode Island. We looked at our budget and it's like it's not in our budget anymore for us to even afford to go up there. It would have cost us almost $2,000 to go up there, spend a night in a hotel, play the game, eat, rent a van, get food, pay for gas, pay for tolls. Like it was just not in
Come
our
on,
budget.
subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to Shaq, y'all. Scribe Dogs
But
Basketball. Yeah, go.
know that we are successful and everything else is going our way. It's just amazing. But like I said, it's nothing that we can do but continue to ask for the support of everybody. And like I said, the biggest thing is that we're in the playoffs this year. We got the first round playoffs. We're in a higher seed. Last year we was in the playoffs. We were in the 5th seed. This year we're in the playoffs. We're in the 2nd seed as of right now. So just know, like, it's just a huge difference around.
Yeah.
But
it is.
in the way that we're winning and we're playing basketball with no breaks in between there, we're going and we're still driving. And like I said, if the first place team, if they make us go down to South Carolina, we'll be playing in South Carolina 2 weeks from now, or next week, I should say, because this week is pretty much here already. But when that's March 14th, but then March 15th, we got to look at March 15th because the first round is March 7th, the second game is March 8th. Then that next game is March 14th. Then the following game is March 15th. And now if we win up to March 14th, March 15th is the regional Final Four. And then if we win in the regional Final Four, we'll go right to the actual Final Four of the ABA. And then if we win that out, we'll go to the championship in Atlanta. So like I said, we got big aspirations.
That's what, 5? That's about 5? It's about 5 games, 6?
Yeah, about 5-6 games roughly. But like I said, it's all back to back really. And like I said, with the ABA, it's just it's a different story. These guys played together before. They've played together for about 6 years or more. Like they know each other chemistry. They know how to to talk to each other and work with each other on and off the court. Like this is a really like dynamic team, and they have some great basketball IQ. Majority of the players are scoring 15 plus points a game, and it's just them listening to telling them run, play defense, talk, different things like that. And like I said, the biggest thing is our support for Atlanta, our road to Atlanta, and all the help we can get for that road to Atlanta is going to be big. Like I said, we got to get transportation to our games. We got to get the hotels for our games and different things like that. And so any support, like I said, the support on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram is the most important support right now, because as we get those subscribers growing, it continue to help get us monetized and get us to where we need to be at, because the money that we make from YouTube goes back into the team. The money we get from merchandise goes back to the team. The money we get from tickets goes back into the team. There's not a day that I can say like, hey, I'm pocketing, this much money or whatever. It's like, okay, I made this money, but it needs to go right back into the team. I'm not going to keep it in my own pocket. I'm going to put it right back into the team so we can keep going. And, I'm proud to do it that way, because I know at the end of the day, it's going to, the fruit's going to start to grow of what I'm putting out there right now. And, we're trying to get into another league. And if we get into this other league, we'll have 52 straight weeks of basketball, nonstop basketball. Just imagine like these guys are playing 52 straight weeks of just basketball.
Wow. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for that?
I'm ready for it. I think they're ready for it. And if we can get 52 straight weeks of basketball, the support from YouTube, from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the support from merchandise, the support from the ticket sales in person, the sponsorships that'll come in, that'll help allow us to pay our players a decent penny as well. Right now, they're just playing for the love of the game as of right now. They're literally playing for the love of the game. And if we get to that point to where they can, $1,500
they love
a
it.
month, right? Like, they're gonna love it. Just imagine 52 weeks of straight basketball where they don't have to work for nobody else but play basketball, and they're making $100,000 a year. Like just
Wow.
think about it. Like
Yeah.
it'll be beneficial for them. But the point that I want to get to is to where we can invest, pay the players, keep the players, and then bring more people in. Same thing with the women's team. Get the women's team going, grow, pay them, and then get them into the leagues and stuff like that. The same thing with the youth team. We can't pay them, unfortunately, but we can grow
Out
them,
the
teach them
pit,
everything.
yes.
Rode away from here, out the pit. God bless y'all.
Yeah, man. Now, what kind of water y'all drink? Because I'm gonna be a water boy. I gotta figure out what, you know what I mean, what y'all want. Spring alkaline, regular spring tap water, like, you know what I mean, distilled. And I'm a head now to see you got a women's team. I'm going for both jobs. You paying them 100,000. I gotta get at least 90. You know what I'm saying? But be a water boy. To be a water boy, I need to see 90,000 contracts start. You know what I'm saying?
Fiji water. That's
I know.
Now, if you get me Nike wear, if you get me a Nike deal, all right, I'll take 75,000. If you get me the Nike deal, I'll take 75,000. Nothing less than that we in, brother. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you get Vanity something too, getting Vanity a Chewy deal, Chewy.com deal, and then I'll take what. Look, she set up. Look, she set up, y'all. She said, "What? Get a deal? You get a deal? We all
Listen,
get a
we
deal."
working on a mascot right now. I've worked with a couple people, so we'll see.
Look at this mascot face.
But yeah, I definitely wanted to at least, man. Like I know we didn't get a chance to. Like I just yesterday hurt my heart that I didn't get a chance to watch the game, nor did I get a chance to even stream it because it was just something came up. But oh man, great job. I know he froze right now, so
Yeah,
he probably
yeah. Yeah, wonderful job, man. Magnificent, man. Because again,
so,
I don't know nobody who's done that. And then when I heard about him doing it, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, man, that's a big how's accomplishment you want to receive. You know what I mean? That's really huge.
oh, move.
And to watch him being and doing it, it's like, wow, I'm able to see him do it.
Yeah,
I'm able to see him do it.
it's. I mean, like I said, me knowing him personally, I gotten to see firsthand a little bit more because of like a little bit more that's involved with what he's doing, man. And I'm like, yo, it's a tough job, man. It's tough to try to do something and you're running on
Yeah, but it is, but
you basically doing this in faith, bro, because you don't have
yeah,
there's not
yeah,
an income source of money that's coming from somewhere. You literally
right.
doing this and you have to have a level of faith.
All of y'all doing it from your heart.
Right.
And to
Right.
watch y'all, that's what I said. Whether somebody was to watch the game, anything, his determination and their determination of coming from bottom zero to this, you know what I'm saying? To even just be like, you know what I mean, to not the bottom zero to now 100.
Right.
100 start your bottom. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like like I said, it's just more than amazing to watch somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you met him on how you met him. And just listening to his vision and you seeing it grow. And more like you know where you wanting to watch basketball and sports, you know what I mean? So and that's to be excited about his role and his movement. Like I said, that's just so much in itself. You know what I mean?
Like we was the first time we met, he was just, he kind of we just general talk. It was just general talk, and he started talking about what he was doing and stuff like that. And you know me, anybody know me? I'm gonna tell you something about me. I am not a person that you can sell anything easily. I'll let you say 1,000 words to me, and my mind will go into, yeah, okay, whatever. And it's not that I'm hating, and it's not that I have a problem with it. It's just that, I'm a type of person I got a cautious mind up at all the time. So it's like, but when he started talking to me about telling me what he was doing and stuff like that, and I was like, oh man, that sounds great, or whatever the case may be. And then I just kind of watch what his movements and stuff like that. And I said, this guy is really not gonna quit. I said he gonna get this. That's all I can say. Whenever he gonna get this. And then but at the same time, I thought about it and I said, there's one way I know I can help is, I have my YouTube channel and I have a reasonably good amount of followers, which will give him another level of exposure, the team, the games, or whatever. So I used what I had, the tools that I had to try to help as much as I can, other than me just personally buying the jerseys and stuff like that. And the more we started really talking and powwowing and kind of, sitting down and talking, and I realized that, what, this I would love to see this thing get where he's trying to take it at. You know what I mean, like now I'm an extreme cheerleader. So if I like what you're doing and I think what you're doing is have some good substance to it, I'm always going to be on that sideline cheering for you. It doesn't matter because I feel like these are the things that people have a tendency to draw hate from. You don't get no hate from it. If I see you really serious about what you're doing and it's something meaningful, I'm a cheerleader on the side, and that's it. I'm always cheering for that.
It motivates me.
Yeah.
It motivates me even more to watch, like I said, for him coming from the ground from that part again, whether you watch or not, and you see what he's done. You see, he's a regular person, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, man, he ain't 6'9" with muscles, and you know what I mean? He don't have no suit on, like, you know what I mean? He ain't got no Ferrari sitting out there for you to believe or whatever he got going on. He doing it. Hands is bare other than his wedding ring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you sitting there like, okay, like you said, you listen to people, but then when you can see what people do, and I guess that your interest, right? Yeah, bro, it's more than amazing.
Like,
it's more than amazing.
They don't see this part is how much he does to try to keep this thing going. This is where the people don't see, is that they don't see how much he's do. It's easy to say, oh, there's a basketball team. They're playing basketball, but they don't realize how much I watched this guy sacrifice and for this, man. Like, when you jumping in your car and you driving 200-300 miles to go to it, and then got to drive back, and then got to work, and then got to work another work job, and then try to do all of this stuff just so you can try to keep things afloat.
That's a job.
That's a job.
That's a job, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Working, driving, making sure everything.
Then you're trying to get the merchandise together, make merchandise, sell merchandise, deliver merchandise, all types of stuff in between that. And it's like there's a lot that young brother is doing to try to make this thing work, man. And that's why I said you don't understand what all it is, but like I said, his dream, and he just put it in there, first NBA team of Delaware. That's his dream. Now, my dream is a little bit different. I want him to have his own NBA league. I want him his own basketball league, but that's just my vision. But if he make it to the NBA, that's great too. That's his vision, and I'm cool with that.
Right.
I mean, I'm 100% cool with that. But my mind is like, I don't even think you need the NBA. I want you to make your own NBA.
Right. Yeah.
Only reason why I say that, I think he has the gift and the talent and the know-how and the ability to do it. Like, I think he can actually.
He definitely do. Look at this here. This is a pure point.
I think he can exceed what the NBA has to offer and offer something totally different than what the NBA. And this is my perspective. It ain't saying that he has to go my way. I'm just saying that's just my perspective. But my thing is, that's how much I like what he's doing, and that's how much I support what he's doing as much as I possibly can. And that's why I ask people to support the team, support what they're doing, buy the jerseys.
Why let the NBA Why let the NBA monopolize the basketball when you don't have no competition? You know what I mean? So it should. That's why we just pick up all the betting, the gambling, the money that they spend and do far more. You don't have to do that when you can deal with somebody who's doing it from the heart. Yeah.
That's why the NBA gets all the great players, because they have the money and the revenue to make players want to go there to play. But imagine if the NBA has some real competition where they can't just get all of the great players say, well, I don't have to play for you. I can go play for them. They might not paying enough money to make me want to play there. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't what
you get, is what you do with it when you got it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't need competition. I think the NFL and the NBA, they all need competition.
Yep, that's what I said. Yep.
I do. I agree with you. Yep. I agree 100%. I say that a lot. I always say I'm not saying what somebody else do, but I agree. I think they need competition. And my thing is this: me personally, all you got to do what they used to do before they made all this stuff soft. Go back to what the NBA, go create a team and do what they used to do that was great. Go do what the NFL used to do that was great, that made people want to watch it. And guess what? You're going to exceed them. You know what I mean? You're going to exceed them. Why? Because what made them great is what the football and basketball used to be. What's making them weak and corny is what they became. Nobody wants to see that mess no more. It's old. I don't want to sit there and watch a 6'9" player shoot a bunch of 3-pointers. That's not even entertaining. You're a 6'9", 7-foot player. You always out there trying to shoot a 3-pointer. No, I want you to go up in there and ram on people. Like that's what is that? You out there shooting 3-pointers and you're a tall player.
Hey,
that's
Ryan, man. Why you gotta have the violence of the ram? You said you got loud when you said
could you imagine Shaq out there trying? Shaq couldn't even shoot a 3 throw.
No, he
was
couldn't.
known for not being able to shoot 3 throws, but yet
under the boards and dunking. Yeah, up in the board. He was under the boards. And he was dunking.
Get out of here. You know what I mean?
Snatching rebounds. Yeah.
Boom.
Pushing them away, getting them out the way.
And nobody wants to watch it because it's just not the same. And that's just me. Same thing with the NFL. NFL is supposed to look like somebody about to die. Sorry. I know people act like they're not scared. They scared to say this stuff, but I ain't afraid to say it. When somebody hits you in the NFL, it shows to look like they just got ran over by a car. That's how it's supposed to look.
It's supposed to be snot coming out of their nose.
He just
it's supposed to be snot. Yeah, it's supposed to be snot coming out of his nose. He peeing on himself or something.
Nah.
Now they like, oh, tag.
We know what
tag stop.
Went. We know what tag round went. And that's how y'all play. That's how y'all play in the NFL. We know what tag round went, and that's how y'all play. I don't care. I'm gonna say what y'all say. Matter of fact, there's 2 things that it round went. If you really think about it. I know y'all laughing. Yeah, it do round with that, and it round with that too.
Yeah, we gonna leave it up.
Sorry, I don't care. I ain't apologizing to nobody. F your feelings.
You bundle of sticks. Hey, that even sounds like the same thing. A bundle of sticks does sound like the same thing, bro. I never even thought about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo.
I understood why they started going the direction that they started going in it and with all that. But whatever. I mean, that's why I don't care if I never see it again. Every game, only sports I've been watching, and since I started watching dogs play. That's it. It's the only sport I've been watching. I haven't seen I have not watched one NFL game. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I don't care.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I probably haven't watched. I mean, every so often, I ain't gonna lie, I watch a little basketball, just for it's like a little bit. It might just be a good game on. I'm just like watching, but I don't get into it that deep. But I have gotten deeper into watching dogs basketball. Like, you know what I mean? What's that? Wolverine?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Edward Scissorhand, what's going on over there? What's going on over there?
It's 3 straws, but
a cokehead right now, like, ooh. Heroin addicts and cokeheads. Like, what straw should I use to snort my drugs? And some straws bigger than other. I wonder if they be actually. I'm just a whole another subject. I wonder if they go different restaurant. Like, I want to go get their straw because their straws is bigger.
That's the thing that's crazy about this show. You never know where it's going to go.
Burger King Strongs is bigger. I snort Burger King Strong. Burger King Strong. No, I go to get the cocktail straws. Like I need the little straws.
You know those milkshake straws, the big ones?
Yeah, the real thick ones. That's what I snort with. Ain't that right, Van? Vanity upset, man.
Oh,
She
hell yeah.
depressed.
Leave the paper straws out. Man, I'm going to tell you something. See,
I can't stand them paper straws, bro.
man, I swear to you, if I ever ran into the person that thought that paper straws was a good idea, I'm punching them in the mouth.
It feels nasty.
That's disgusting.
It feels like recycled stuff to become a straw.
Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, where? Some of y'all, I swear to you, this is why I have a proud beef with the educational system, right? This is why I have beef with it. Like, real talk. That's why I have beef with it. All right, you go to the supermarket, right? And they say, oh, we don't give out plastic bags anymore. Why? Oh, we're trying to save the environment. Oh, really? So I look at the package of meat that I got in my hand that's wrapped in plastic. I look at the bag of potato chips that I have that's bagged in plastic. I look at the shopping cart that I got, and you got plastic signs on there for advertisement. I'm looking all around me, and all I see is
the register got plastic. Your credit card got plastic.
Right, the card,
you know what I mean?
The register, the casing of it, and I'm like, so 90% of what I'm looking at around me got plastic, and you worrying about
that marker. That marker that they check for your money.
Yeah,
it's case of plastic.
Plastic. And listen, the clothes that they wearing, it
some
got
plastic
nylon in it. You know what nylon is? Plastic.
Plastic. And actually, I was going to say that about the clothes, but I ain't think of a nylon being nylon. But I was like, it's plastic in their clothes. Yeah.
And I just been sitting there saying, you know what? Whoever your parents are should have been wearing plastic to make sure you're not here.
Well, that would be rubber.
It still got latex in it, so close enough. To make sure you didn't come here. Because
that was a waste. That was really a waste of time in a business right there, the plastic straws, because it feels weird on your mouth. And then you're like, well, what did y'all make it out of? Paper. I mean, the paper straws. I'm sorry. The paper straws. And then you're like, well, what did you make it out of? And then you're like, well, what did you seal it with? Because I'm for sure there had to have been some kind of silicone or something that's could seal it so it doesn't absorb and you're able to sip this up. And it just feels weird on your mouth. Like, recycled. It feels recycled.
I think I was in Westchester, and I went to Burger King, and they had paper straws. And I said, really? This is y'all got paper straws? I took the straw off. I'm like, you do know that the lid to this cup
is plastic.
It's plastic, right? The lid that closes this cup up is plastic. And y'all want me to have a paper straw?
It just stopped.
I just was like, man, no, forget it. I just threw the straw away. I took the lid off and said, you know what? I don't need it anyway.
I just about to say.
See, look.
Ooh.
Paper straw.
Did the people look at you when you did that?
He's not using a straw.
What is he doing? He threw it away. Oh my God, he just took the lid off.
What is he doing?
He's attempting to drink it without a straw. Oh boy.
They all looking at I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, the kids is looking weird. Kids is looking, Mom, what is he doing? He's about to drown himself. If he don't take a straw, that's dangerous. He's going to drown himself, Mom.
No, he's going to choke, Mom. Too much water, too much fluid's going to go down. He's going to choke off of it.
Right.
Man, this is where people really need help, bro. Seriously, like some of the stuff that these people come up with, like what was you talking about?
Like y'all could have made something else.
How you?
There could
They
have
say
been
they
another
always want to save the
manufacturer make
planet.
something else.
I remember the one girl was going around traveling, trying to say save the planet because she wanted to get rid of fossil fuel, right?
Mm.
In an airplane.
She want to
She's
get rid of
flying
what?
around in an airplane that uses fossil fuel to take you around to other places so you can talk about we need to get rid of fossil fuel, oil, all that type of stuff, right? And I'm like,
What, she's in a bike?
no, right. That's my whole point. She was flying in a plane. I said the level of hypocrisy with this. You're going in a plane that uses drastic amount of jet fuel to get where you going all over the place. You out here trying to save the planet and destroy the planet at the same time. If what you're saying makes sense, if what you're saying
She
is
should have.
true,
She should have been in a kite or an air balloon, maybe, or
now
something.
you
I
know
don't
what
know.
should
Something.
you
No.
know what should
Oh, air, that's
happen.
I guess too.
I ain't trying to be mean, but when she got up in the airplanes, and I'm not saying they should have did this for real. They should have said, you know what? We're up here in the sky. Guess what just happened? We just got rid of all fossil fuel mid-flight.
We're
That's
going
what
to
they should have
glide this
told her.
plane. We're going
No,
to
that's what they
glide the
should.
plane down to save this fuel.
Right, right. And what do you mean we have no more fossil fuel? We listened to you. We understood. Unfortunately, we made that decision mid-flight, meaning we have no more fossil fuel in the plane. We dropped all the fossil fuel just now.
Yeah,
Well,
we
no,
burning all.
you see how quick that would change? Oh no, we don't. Not right now. This is not a good idea. What? No, we all in with you now. We all in. We are all in right now. We
Seatbelts
agree with
on.
you. We are all in. I guarantee you that whole philosophy would have changed in that moment. No, we don't want to end it. No, we ended it right now. We dropped all the fuel. It's too late. Sorry.
We ain't got no fuel on the
You mean none?
plane.
No.
Everybody give me their lighters right now.
Right.
Any vaping, lighters, anything y'all got of type of fuel, give it to me right now.
Right. That whole philosophy would have changed. Then you know what they should have did? They should have said, well, listen, the plane's gonna crash because we out of fuel. So what you want to do? Then they should have gave her a parachute, right? But make sure when they gave her the parachute, she would have landed right near oil rig or refinery, like an oil or gas refinery. And then just kept flying off with the plane wherever they were gonna go. I said, what happened to her? We dropped, we dropped off and we dropped off where there's an oil refinery and a gas refinery. And all of the oil rigs and stuff like that would look like, why are you here?
Like she wanted us to drop off fuel, all no fossil fuels. We had to get rid of. What is she doing?
Why are you here? You don't like this stuff. I thought you said you wanted to end off fossil fuel and oil and stuff. Oh yeah. Well, no, they dropped me out of a plane. You was in a plane? Why were you in a plane? I was going around.
Listen.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out my dog. Listen, let me show y'all how weird dogs is, right? She was just sitting here and she just sat up, started sniffing. Something like she smells somebody cooking something. I'm looking around, then she goes in my closet. Now, I always see her in my closet and I be laughing because I be thinking like she'll bury something in there. You know what she buried in there after looking in my closet? What? A piece of bread, yo.
I was going to say that because I know how much your dog like bread.
Yeah, look.
That dog.
Wait a minute, hold up. I think she got two. Oh, I'm about to say, I thought she got two. I don't know. Look at okay. I thought she had two pieces. She's about to look like she's about to bury something back there. I always see her throwing something like she's covering something, like some kind of cloth. And I never really seen what she puts in there. I just see her going in my closet and then throwing something like this. And I'm like, I'll look at her like, what's she doing? And I'm I'm kind of look away. But it's the first time I actually seen her go and hide her food, like go get her food. And listen, the piece of bread was just as crunchy. She put it in there to toast it or something. I had no idea for the crunch. I'm looking like she in my closet doing. And she pulled a slice of bread out of there, yo. I can't believe this, bro. I can't write this. I wish y'all could. I wish she had two, just so y'all would have seen it. Cause I'm looking at her like, I mean, she jumped up and would start sniffing, like it's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like her bread must have got ready back there because she literally sat up and started sniffing. So I'm looking in the kitchen like, well, what? I'm like, ain't nobody in the kitchen. What she want? And then she went in there in the closet and pulled out a slice of bread and then started crunching it.
What's up, brother Jay?
Somebody said that's not weird. Oh, okay. Thank you. Who was that said that?
That's Jay.
Oh, that's Jay. Oh, Jay, yeah. Man, I ain't know, man. I'm looking like, what is she doing? I was like, what is this chick doing? Yeah.
Your dog you need to get your dog help with that, man.
The bread addiction. Take it to the Strowman Center. I'm gonna sue Strowman. I'm gonna sue Strowman and Wonder Bread. I'm gonna be suing everybody. Whoever make a bread, I'm about to take them. Like, what's the addiction y'all got in there? Fentanyl? What's going on? Cause she be like, she'll stop everything for bread.
He said, wait till she gets to the bread with you. I'm in the bed with you.
No, she don't get in the bed with me. That's why she buried over there, because that's actually near her bed. You know what I mean? Eating in bed and stuff. Hiding snack.
You trying to figure out why you got all these scratches on your body from hard bread.
Yeah, you got a big back vanity. You a big back, fat back vanity. Yo, that is crazy.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
They said that's next. Yeah, that's next. No, I hope not. But
I had to go down to Philly yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were taking care of some stuff, but then we was at my oldest brother's one of his properties, right? So my son comes out there, he comes up the street, and we all going in the house or whatever, and because he had some stuff he wanted to snatch out of there real fast. So we in there snatching the stuff. So my son comes up the street, and we all sitting there talking. And now we in the basement, and there was a bike in the basement. So he was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta get this bike out there." I said, "I ain't doing nothing." I goes upstairs. I was like, "Why are you calling your son?" I said, "That's why I got kids. I ain't doing jack." I was like, "Yeah, I need this bike out of here."
Son.
Right. He was like, "You wrong." He was like, "I didn't know. I ain't come down here to work."
You got two big sons. Why are you here, right?
Right. I ain't come down here. Now, I said, I'm not, listen, first of all, listen. When I was with my dad, I worked. I made it a point to make sure that my dad did not have to work hard if I wasn't around. That was just my motto. I mean, no, my dad don't. If I'm around, I'm gonna do the hard stuff. And you work with my dad, you know what I'm talking about. Cause it was the same way. Yeah. If I'm around, I'm gonna do the hard stuff. He was a technician. I'm gonna do the hard stuff. Man.
Hey, tell that story about the time where he had all like 75 sheets of sheetrock, and he was trying to figure out how it got put up or something, and you came and did great. That was funny, bro.
Oh no, it wasn't. What happened was it wasn't my dad. My dad, where he worked at, he was building up. It wasn't my dad.
The church, right?
He was building the church.
Yeah.
And I was doing contract work, but it was just me and my guys, and we really didn't have no work to do. So I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna stop by and holler at my dad real fast." So we stopped by there. We pulls up his drywall, all types of stuff out of there. They delivered, but they, Home Depot only did curbside delivery. They wouldn't take it in the facility. So I'm like, "How you gotta put all this stuff in there?" And he was like, "Yeah, I gotta do this." I said, "Where's it going?" So we go upstairs, look where it's going at. And I was like, "Well, shucks, we ain't got much to do. We're gonna put this drywall up today." So my dad said, "Dad, don't worry about it. Just sit right there. We good." We running it in. I'm up there. We hanging all the drywall up, hanging it all up. We probably hung 80 to 90% of the sheetrock. Now, we didn't screw it in totally, but we put it up there enough that all my dad would have had to do was finished screwing up the rest of the putting the rest of the screws in the drywall, and made me some cuts here and there. But this room was not no small room. It was large. It was, I'm going to say off the top of my head, about 40 feet wide and probably about 80 feet long. And there is no drywall up.
Yeah.
This is all new, brand new framing work, all new electrical work. He's at the point where he has to put the drywall up. And we went in there and did it. We hung almost 80% of the drywall. So my oldest brother on my dad's side was the pastor of the church. So my dad, I'm not telling him, and my dad not telling him what happened. He comes in a little later, right? He was like, Pop, they delivered that sheetrock this morning. My dad was like, yeah, they delivered it this morning. He said, well, Pop, you put up all this sheetrock already? He's like, how you put up all this drywall already?
Mind you, how old was your dad?
He was late 60s, about 69, something like that.
Okay.
So he like, Pop, how you put all this drywall? He said, there's no way you did all. Who helped you? My dad. Like, what you mean nobody? Ain't nobody helped me? Because I already knew where my dad was going to go with this. And he didn't tell him that we came by, that he never saw it. It was just us. We hung it all up and we left. He didn't even know we was there. So my dad was like, oh, no, I did all this myself. What are you talking about? I work the work. What are you talking about? I don't let the work me. I work the work. You know how my dad is. I let the work. I don't work the work. I don't let the work me. I work the work. So he's still buzzing in his head like, there's no way he put all his sheetrock up. They just delivered the sheetrock this morning. There's no way he got all the sheetrock. So I'm talking to my dad later, and I'm dying laughing. He's like, I ain't know nothing.
He left me with the work. He left me with the work.
He left me with the work because he didn't have him no help. We pulls up and we did the job. And my dad was chilling at that point. He could pace himself. But he never told him how that sheetrock got up. And he's still walking around probably to this day trying to figure out how did he put all that sheetrock up.
That was some God work right there. He probably believe in his. He like, whoa, I need my dad guy back because that was crazy.
He's still trying to figure out how they put all that sheetrock up. And man, it was probably about 75 sheets of rock that day, and we hung it all.
Yeah,
all of it, but like small cuts and stuff that would have took us a little more meticulously to put in. We didn't have the time for that, but we had enough time that we hung up everything in there. And my dad, he probably only had about a good 10% of the sheetrock that wasn't hung, and that's because it had to be intricate cuts that, he had to take more time to measure, but the bulk of it was done. And it was done quick.
Yeah, all you had to do was set some screws a little bit here and there, and that was it. Set the screws, and that was it.
And setting the screws in there, and that was it. And man, I swear. And like sometimes even now, God rest my dad's soul. When I travel through the city of Philadelphia, I know where my dad's hands been, like places that his work is at. You know what I mean? And I still get to see his handiwork to some extent. Of course, there's going to be a point where people are going to redo stuff, but I still get to see something.
No, wait a minute, Ron. Hold up, Ron. Let's not get past the house that he built that had the missiles coming out of it. And let's not bypass that. When you say what you said, do not bypass the house at Rising Sun. And is it Rising Sun and Whitaker Avenue? Where was this house at?
I know it's on Rising Sun, but I'm not sure. I don't think that's Whitaker.
Oh man,
I know
the Boulevard and the Rising Sun and the Boulevard, right?
Yeah, it's only like a block away from Rising Sun and the Boulevard. But yo, that story here is always going to be like
it's the corner house, right? And Ron, what did he say the house got?
You gotta hear the whole story. Listen. We got to thank you. What's up, Mike?
Right.
Thanks for that.
What's up, Mike? Yeah, I ain't mean to ignore you. What's up, Mike?
But you got to listen to the real story with that. All right. So my dad, did contract work, and my oldest brother on my dad's side, they sometimes would work together. But I was always the son that would just show up when the hard stuff was there and just help out and then not go back. I had my own life and I had my own doing my own thing at the time. But it was this house that they was working on, and it was a house that like was in bad shape. So they really had to redo this whole house, top to bottom. So my dad has a tendency, and I mean, I guess I ain't gonna say my dad. I'm gonna say men. Let me put it to you like that. Men have a tendency to exaggerate stuff. That's just the way we are. We'll tell a story, and we're going to exaggerate the story the way we want to exaggerate the story. Not all the time, but it's just a second.
Yeah.
It's the nature of man that sometimes we got to juice the story up a little bit more than what it really is. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So we in the house, and my dad was like, we got on the conversation about this house that my dad did, and the guy who used to own the house, I think at the time he was a street dealer. I mean, you know, I'm saying street dealer. Let me put it to like street dealer. And he put a lot of money into this house. But the money that my dad kept saying he put in this house was not a realistic money at the time. My dad was like, oh, he put over $250,000 in his house. Now, y'all talking about houses back in 80s in Philadelphia?
Yeah, because it was before I started driving. Yes.
Yeah, so you're not putting no $250,000 in anything in Philadelphia. So the argument was, why would somebody put that much money into a house that will never be worth nowhere near that? Even to this day, it's not worth that. You know what I mean? So that was the point that we was arguing, me and the other two brothers and my dad. Now, he was like, well, y'all don't know what we put into this house. Now, need I remind you, a lot of what was done in that house, I was involved in. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I was there when they put the jacuzzis in, the bathrooms, the mirror. It was a whole lot of stuff done in this house. Don't get me wrong. They did a nice job. It looked nice inside and out. But there was no $250,000. Now, realistically, maybe about 60 to 70,000. That's a realistic picture. Beyond that, it's you exaggerating. But we was like, well, why would somebody put that much money in a house right there in that neighborhood? That don't even make sense. And then he's on the corner. All they're going to do is graffiti up his wall. Right? Am I right, Aunt? That's what we said. Because of where the house is located.
Because now I'm laughing even more. Because now that make more sense. Because now I'm older and I remember now. Yeah, you got vivid imagination. Go ahead.
So we like, they ain't going to do nothing but graffiti up all his walls. So my dad, this is where the extreme exaggeration comes. Now, he already exaggerated about the number. But now he said, oh, no, he got an advanced security system. The most advanced security system you could buy. He got cameras all over the place. Right? I'm like, okay.
It's so early, we ain't even really know about cameras. Like, this is how good in technology was. Go ahead.
Right. He's like, he got cameras all over the place. He even got cameras on the light poles outside his house. Now, these are the city light poles, not his house. This is, the electrical wires they run on the city. These are the poles. He got cameras on the city poles pointing at his house, and he got machine guns installed on the light poles pointed at his house, so that if anybody graffiti on his house, the cameras and lights are going to start flashing, and the machine guns are going to go off, and it's going to kill the person that was graffitiing on his house. I am not lying.
Graffiti security, yo.
This is exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Now,
with a serious face. And argue you down.
Here's the thing. Back then, there was no such thing as a ring camera. Back then, they had surveillances, but it was not available to the public that easily. You had to have some type of real money to get any type of camera system in your house. But no place in the world are they going to allow you to install your personal cameras to your house on a light pole.
And guns.
And guns. And we all shoot you like graffiti. Now here's the thing. We understood as you know, me and my brothers understood that my dad was just that type of dude that was going to exaggerate to no end. So we would play a game is two would argue, one would agree. You get what I'm saying? You keep it going.
Yeah, well, yeah, Joe, yeah, Joe.
The two would debate. One would agree. So my one brother be like, man, y'all know what y'all talking about. Tell him, Joe. You know what you talking about. Tell him, Pop. You know what you talking about. You know what you saying. You know what I mean? Y'all know what y'all talking about. You know what I mean? But my dad was he listen. He would exaggerate the story to me. But I ain't gonna just say my dad. I mean, honestly speaking, I think our uncles was like that to some extent. Like,
yeah, they were. Yeah, they were. That's why when you broke it down and said, men, it really started making me think about my uncles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, they used to exaggerate and say all kinds of stuff too.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
AJ, when he took us camping, you know what? Sometimes people ain't right. Let me tell you something. Hold on one second. Matter of fact, I got to run a commercial, 30-second commercial. Make sure y'all stay right here. Y'all going to want to hear this story because Ant was involved in this one too. And that's real talk. But we're going to run a 30-second commercial. We'll be right back.
Fellas, ladies, you're looking for lotions, you're looking for beard oils, but unfortunately, everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and it's probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.
And we're back. And make sure you take advantage of promo code OG Network 26 or what's that other one, Ant?
The Bug 26.
Ant like the Bug 26. Repeat that again.
Like the Bug 26.
Right. So if you're looking for some hair care, skincare products, all that good stuff, body wash, deodorant, candles, all that good stuff, make sure y'all go to check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare products.
Top to bottom.
It's right here on the channel on the OG Network. The link to the store is right on the channel. You can either use Ant like the Bug promo code Ant like the Bug 26 or OG Network 26. Either one will get you 15% off of all your purchases of $35 and up. And with that said, we're gonna get into the story, right? Our Uncle AJ, love him to death, God rest his soul. That honestly, and I'm gonna say this with all honesty, he was in my opinion, our Martin Luther King. That's how I always referred to him as our personal Martin Luther King. That's how I saw him. But he took us camping one time. And we were young kids. And I usually don't like to use a whole lot of cuss words, but he scared the fuck out of us. That's the only way to explain that. So I have to use that word. Because he did. He scared the fuck out of us. You should not tell kids certain stories and expect them to sleep at night.
Yeah.
So we all out there camping. Me, Aunt, his little brother, all of us, Kirk. He took all of us out there. He's like, well, just so y'all know. And he was serious as a champ. Just so y'all know, at night, the trees come out the ground and start walking. And we like, what? Huh? Now, of course, you think, nah, we ain't gonna believe this stuff. Like, no, he's like, no, they're gonna start moving. They're gonna start moving around. The trees are gonna start moving around. So just make sure y'all keep an eye out because you don't want to get kidnapped or taken, or the trees they might try to get you. Now you expect us to sleep? Really? We sitting there we looking for weapons. And I know they
tree. Or we looking up at the tree the whole night, waiting for it to move. And if the wind blowing it, we like, what? It just moved. Like it was just going to pull itself out the roots and start fighting each other. Like we was really on some stuff that night. Yo, when the wind was blowing, I was like.
Now, I remind you, my uncle was into like different things. So I think One of us had a bow and arrow. One of us had a BB gun. We looking for all types of weapons because he had a van. So now we trying to find different things to make sure we can protect ourselves.
And one of them shot me in the ass. One of them shot me in the ass with a BB gun. I couldn't even fight him. Okay, Jason, I ain't bring you here to fight. Oh, I'm bad as shit holding my leg, though. Oh, I wanted to beat somebody to fuck up that day in the woods. I don't care. I'd have left y'all ass that day. I'm sorry. When you mentioned that BB gun, I just remember that shit. One of y'all shot me in the ass, and I wanted to fight. Okay, just hey, bring y'all out here to fight. I'm like, okay. Let me hold a BB gun. Because I probably had my crossbow at that time.
I think I slept for 15 minutes that night.
Yeah.
I think I only slept for 15 minutes that night because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was worried about one of these trees getting up and actually walking. But honestly speaking, I was so glad we went. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Then he took us hiking, and then I realized that he got unlimited energy because he was going places and we climbing up different places, going things, jumping over rocks and all this other stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, he was in the military, wasn't he? yeah, okay. I didn't understand.
They said they learned how to swim in swamps. Remember they said that? They like, we learned how to swim in the lions in swamps with the fish, and I was in the river. We like, what? Y'all ain't had no chlorine? Y'all had no chlorine and like walls and like, no, y'all just jump in the river with turtles and they like, yeah. We like, oh no. Somebody got to test that water, put under. We ain't jumping in there. By that time, we was old enough, we got bougie then.
Jay says Ron is the one who shot you in the ass.
Jay, I believe it was him. Because he about the only one that had been brave enough to do it and shit. And I was sitting there like, man, I wanted to get to their ass so bad. Well, let me take my turn to shoot. I didn't know who wanted to do it. They turned around, got rid of the gun. I think they gave it to my brother or something. You know, he was younger. Oh, was I mad, bro? I remember holding my ass and everything. Like, I was ready to fight. I was like, I ain't bring y'all here to be fighting. And I'm like, and they laughing and I'm bad as hell. They're there crying, ready to whoop some ass. I was so mad that day, boy. I was mad at AJ, but you know, he scared you anyway. So he was like, shit, I ain't fucking around with him. He crazy. I'm going to surely do what he say.
He said that's when Ron learned to shoot from short distance.
Now that I'm thinking about that, he had to take us to the gun range. And Kirk couldn't handle the pump, so it might have been Ronnie. Yo, my cousin,
that's funny. I don't know. Honestly, now that I look back, I'm thinking, who was it? Because I really don't remember.
Sure, Ronnie.
It might have been me. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good possibility.
Sure, Ronnie. It might have been Kurt, though. It might have been Kurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because yeah, I think it was Kurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said it was you because Dave said it, but I really think it was Kurt, man.
You know what? The next time we all get together, we gotta try to find out.
Yeah, we're gonna have that question. That's gonna be the question. And look, when I ask that question, guess what's gonna happen? Let's just check this out, Ron. Yeah. I'm ready for y'all asses this time. When y'all ask that question, look at that gold, rose gold up on that John. Yeah, I got y'all now. I'm gonna figure out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk around the house like Martin did on this show. Look at that, Ron. Yeah, I'm gonna light your ass up. I'm gonna give me an automatic.
Just so y'all know, that's not good.
No, it ain't. Y'all see me show the BBs. Y'all see me show the BBs. Shoot. Oh, I seen that on this guy did that on.
Jay said Ronnie was mad back in the day because your beans were better.
That's why my uncle took us out there.
Yeah, man. But I honestly speaking,
I think this guy get locked up on this guy got locked up on one of them medias not too long ago, flashing the gun.
Right.
It was just they was outside, and one of the guys was standing there, and then the other dude pulls his gun and was like, yeah, blah 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 blah, and he was like doing something in the camera. So the other boy like, yo, bro, I just got out, man. I ain't about that. And like he really looking around like, bro, I ain't about that, man. Da 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 da. You can't be doing that. Da 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 da. The quickest he turned around and said it, a few minutes later, the cops came and locked the dude up. They like, hey, something. Put your hands up. He's like, what?
Hey.
They were like, yo, the fans are really watching y'all. Like, you stupid, yo. They pulled right up on him, yo. And locked him up. I said, dang.
Yeah, because
he probably was thinking, ain't nobody watching my YouTube page. I ain't got no subscribers. You do now. They call CBD, CPT, CPD.
Because you're stupid.
Whatever letters, they got PD at the end of it. Wherever you from. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, but we definitely had some great times, man.
Yeah, I love
and
it.
all that stuff is just learning experiences, man. You know what I mean? That that we did. Because I mean, we learned a lot how our uncles could swim. Like you said, we learned about him camping and the knowledge that he had about being out there. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it was from military, just from him growing up being a country dude. You know what I'm saying? Country boy and stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man.
But
I was amazed when I see him mess, like when he used to mess with, when I had a yo-yo. And he was
yo, he just was, I'm AJ know how to do everything, bro.
He's like, you know what they're doing, that boy? And I'm like, well, not really. I'm trying to learn. He was like, hey, let me do. And man, he was doing all types of tricks with the yo-yo. I was like, you make me sick.
Yo, he know how to do everything. I'm not even gonna hold you. I forgot all about the yo-yo joint. I forgot about the yo-yo because he wanted to try to show. Matter of fact, I remember now because he tried to show me how to fish with my crossbow. I do remember bringing my crossbow because he was trying to show me how to fish with it. Remember?
Yeah.
He was trying to. He caught he hit a carp. Matter of fact, he hit a carp with it. He wanted to hit a carp fish with it, and I remember I took it home. And Peggy cooked it for me, Kurt mom. Kurt shot me with that BB gun. Now I'm sitting there thinking about it. I'm going to wait till he come down here again. I'm going to shoot his ass. Where's my brother?
He was, huh? What?
No, I'm sorry. I was looking for my brother. Go ahead.
He was multi-talented, man. He did a lot of different stuff, man. That was like
he knew how to do everything. Yeah, he knew how to do everything.
He spoke a lot of. I think he spoke like 9 different languages.
Mm-hmm.
Fluently, like not like I know a little bit of this. He knew how to speak. He was very multi-talented. He was very gifted. I mean, and that was funny, man. When he took us camping, that was like. I'm honestly speaking, I think every kid should go camping, especially boys.
Yeah.
I'm not saying girls shouldn't go.
Yeah.
I'm saying especially boys. With somebody that know what they're doing, of course, but
right.
Different, but like especially if you're from the city and you never been in an environment like that on a regular, it does teaches you a little bit different about survival and how to different things and when you're in the city, you used to walking on smooth streets and sidewalks and concrete. You don't realize how tired you will get when you got to climb over rocks, stones, and all this stuff and climb
uneven ground. Yeah, uneven ground. Like you said, you watching, you listening for animals, you watching, making sure you got to look for snakes, you got to look for mosquito, everything. Like you watching everything out there.
You get caught up in an environment like that you're not familiar with. You're going to have to learn on the fly. So that's why I think to some extent, everybody should, especially young boys, young girls, whatever, you should go camping with somebody that know what they're doing and they should teach you some of the basics about camping. Because honestly speaking, after we got done and came back and I realized that he was lying about the trees.
I thought you just found out.
No. I mean, I realized it that honestly, I realized it like after a couple of days of thinking about how they are and they exaggerate stuff. I realized that he was
Mhm.
just pulling our leg, but in the moment, I was just like, I ain't going to sleep.
Well, at night we surely wasn't going to try and figure it out. We was in trying to test it. We was like, well, ain't it time for us to go home now? If the trees is coming out, shouldn't we be going in? Ain't no room for us.
He was the first person that ever took me fishing, so um, and I just
I
learned.
think that, I think that was the first time I really looked at the trunk of a tree or looked at trees and was like, man, that tree kind of thick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trees can be big and huge and humongous. Like, you sit up there looking at them while you laying on the ground, you like, is that other tree grabbing the other tree?
Right.
Wait a minute, they stick together? You know what I'm saying? Moving. Did it just move? Then you turn around and look at the trunk because you're trying to figure out if the roots coming up out the ground. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on. Yeah, that was crazy. I forgot all about that, man.
It was quite an experience, man. And
But we definitely did.
yeah,
On the
I think
boat, and he took us out on the boat.
yeah,
That was a good experience. We popped up around Penn's Landing. Here we
right.
like 16 years old. He letting us, you know what I mean, captain the boat. And here we come like letting look. By the time we got to Penn's Landing, all of us wanted to take the wheel at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We saw, but we wanted to get seen. We wanted to get seen driving the boat.
Yep. Like I
He
said,
let
I
one
mean,
of us pull up and one of us pull him off.
that right there gives you an experience of what it is like to pull a trailer, unload a boat in water, all the stuff that's involved. You know, when you're not around people that don't have that mentality, your world becomes so small because you just think
Mhm.
the world is about getting up, hanging out on the street corners and stuff. Your world gets enlarged when you go through and experience different things, and some of the things don't have to be major. You don't realize it in the
Right.
moment,
Right.
but as I got old, like me, I love going to fishing. I love going fishing. Like I can spend my days and nights right by that water fishing. I ain't got to catch anything. I can feed the fish all day long and be okay with it. Because honestly speaking, I didn't realize. Then it was like, oh, fishing is boring when I was a kid. Like, oh, it's just boring. But then I realized that it really isn't about just catching the fish. It was the whole environment, the relaxation, the calmness. And then you go from being calm to excitement when you got something on the line. And then depending on what's on the line, and that's why for me, it's not so much about keeping the fish, it's the fight of the fish. The fight on the line, the pull of the line. That's what I like about fishing so much is when I do have something, it gets exciting. You calm, then something hit that line, oh, I got something. And then now you got it's a fight. And that's what I love about fishing the most is that fight. And when, so that's what I mean. So that's what I love about
Thanks,
fishing. That's
Joyce.
why
Go ahead.
I said people don't realize with certain things, and it's when certain things in certain sports, and what I consider to be a sports fishing, range, gun range, use firing firearms, they're all sports. And people don't realize that they're sports. They're all considered sports too, just as much as other things are. And again, when I go to the range, somebody be like, "Oh, it's just the gun range." You don't realize how much it takes your mind out of just everyday life. And even though you got stuff going on, you having the fun, you enjoy yourself. Especially if you go with a couple of people you know, it's
Yeah,
fun and it's exciting. And guess
really
what?
is.
Nobody gets shot, nobody died, nobody got hurt. That's why you have them. That's why
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean.
It is. It was a definitely learning, enjoyable experience, and that you like to go back again.
Yeah, it's expensive,
And then, yes, expensive. That it is. It is expensive. That's why I
but
said, like I remember, like Chris Rock used to say that, like, if you make the bullets expensive, it wouldn't be all these doggone deaths. Like, you know what I mean? Like, boy,
right,
I got to be really mad at you if I shoot you. If I just save up a couple more weeks, boy, I'm going to shoot you in about 2 months.
But
layaway bullets.
the only thing about it is that they just not gonna use a bullet. They're gonna go back to using knives. It's not a murderer is a murderer.
Exactly.
They're not gonna
Right.
change.
Come on.
They want to kill people. They're just gonna say, okay, I can't use that because it's expensive. So
Yeah.
it's cheaper.
Right.
Let me go get a weapon that's more affordable.
Right. You're right.
Because here's the thing: people don't realize guns aren't cheap. They're not. Firearms are not cheap. Like, I don't know what people get the idea. Like, go buy a firearm and you're gonna find out. Everybody ain't walking around here with $400 to buy a firearm.
Right.
$500, $700 to just buy a firearm. Because you go there
Well,
like, man, I got electric bill that's $200. I can't buy that firearm. I gotta pay my electric. And then you still gotta get ammunition.
No, but know what they're gonna do? They're gonna buy that $10,000, that $5,000 chain and all that everything and jewelry, rings. They'll spend all that money and they ain't got nothing else to secure it. You were like, oh, you got your license to carry? No, but I got this $10,000 diamond platinum chain on my neck, though. You know what I'm saying? I got that $60,000, $70,000 car out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm making payments on.
Right. And then somebody come take it and you can't even stop it.
Mm-hmm. I got this on. I got that on. That cost me this. This cost me that.
So
How much you want to pay for protection?
Jay says, so jumping over cars, climbing the sides of building is not worse than the wood camping. I ain't gonna say it's well. I think it's probably similar.
I think it was more fun.
I think that I think when we do it in the street, we do it for fun. But when we do it in the woods, some of that's gonna help you find food to eat.
And survival. That's what I was about to say.
Survival, yeah, only different.
Because he did. He showed us how to cook the fish, clean the fish, drink the water, get the water that run off the rocks because he considered it was screening the water.
Yeah, it was cleaning the water. So that's not like I agree with the part of what Jay's saying about what we did in the city. The only difference is like if you did all that in the city, you ain't gonna get no food.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Unless you go get the trash can or something.
Right.
But I agree with Jay when he says all the stuff you did in the city, running, jumping, climbing over stuff, there is extreme similarities with that, other than the fact that you're trying to survive being in, like he's saying, survival in Philly. Right. So you're trying to stay alive. You're just not going, I mean, unless you go to the store and steal a food, but I never went to the store and stole no food. Nope. Never. No. Oh, I'm glad Jay brought up food. Glad he did. Because I know I said it was something I was waiting for you to come on to the show, and I got to tell you something, bro. That you are not going to believe. So, of course, I had to go up to Philly. I'm with Ern and Warren, right? And Ern says, we're going to go to this pizza place. And they said that this pizza place supposedly is supposed to be better than King Pizza.
Harsh statement. Okay, let's get it. All right. I thought you froze up. I'm about to say, oh shit.
No, I wanted to let that marinate for a little bit before I went on.
Yeah.
They said that it was better than King Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So we went there.
Now, either one of them ever been there before?
No, all three of us. No.
Okay, bet.
We're going by what Ern heard from somebody else. Or wherever, I don't even know where you got the information from. But
now, I want to ask you, where do you get the information from? Because only selected people can actually tell me that, make me think that. You had to live at Germantown or Erie Avenue. Anybody else to make that statement, you had to live in the local area. There's no way, but go ahead.
So we go. We ride up there. We're going to try out their pizza and see if it's true. You could have put sauce on cardboard and it would have tasted better.
Because that's a statement that you can't listen. Not King of Pizza. You could have did Pizza Hut. You know what I'm saying? No, maybe even Domino's. Because I don't like Domino's pizza. So you could have did Domino's pizza.
Let me explain
Like,
something.
but maybe even Papa John's when it's cold.
I don't like Pizza Hut pizza. You can't even give it to me. I don't like it. I can't stand Pizza Hut pizza. Domino's, I'll eat it, but I don't prefer it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Papa John's, same thing. I'll eat it, but I don't prefer it.
It has to be hot.
Right. Now, I would probably eat any one of those before I go back to this place.
You remember the name of it? So I won't go?
I don't want nobody else to make that mistake.
I want to make sure when somebody tell me that, because first of all, when you tell me that, I'm already not believing you. Because I've never tasted anybody pizza that matched that pizza. Like, it has its own flavor, sauce, cheese. Like, it's just different.
It's different. I mean, they might be sprinkling crack on or something. I don't know, but I know one thing: they pizza good as hell.
That's crazy, Ron. I'd have been so mad.
King pizza's trash.
He said King Pizza's trash. Hey, listen. People come from wherever they at, and they come back to King of Pizza. I grew up with the boy Hara, and Hara had moved to North Carolina. I was in Coatesville, and I didn't come to Philly often. Every time I came to Philly and I go to King of Pizza, Hara was there. He was like, yeah. I said, yeah, I thought you moved to North Carolina. He said, I did, but when I be coming down here, like, I just gotta go to King of Pizza. And we should just call it the Red Pizza Store. We ain't even have a name, but we ain't even know the name for years.
Yeah.
The Red Pizza Store.
That's all we used to call it, the Red Pizza Store.
Yeah. We ain't know the name till we was in our 30s. Like, we couldn't read.
I'm not saying that there is no pizza out there that's better than that. I don't know.
No.
I had to go try everybody's pizza in the world to know.
Right.
But I can tell you this much. We grew up on that pizza. And all of the pizza stores that I've ever ate pizza from has not come close to that.
Yeah.
Listen,
they might have been good. Yeah, they might have been good.
Like, I used to eat Tioga pizza.
Yeah, Tioga Pizza, Old English, El Greco's, and even Temple. Yeah.
Yep. Now, Temple's, in my opinion, was the most disgusting one, but
they wound up actually getting better.
Yeah. If there was a preference, all right, here to King Pizza's credit, this is why I had to eat the other ones, because King Pizza shut down before 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So after you ain't get the King Pizza,
and it wasn't open on Sunday. Exactly.
It wasn't open on Sunday. So if you wanted pizza, you had to go to Tioga, because they stayed open late. King Pizza was if you wanted pizza early in the day, that's where everybody went. When they shut down, all the other places got more business.
Oh, right. Now that you mention it, yeah, that's how Temple got up, because when Tioga would close down, Temple was open up a little bit later. So you're right about that. That's why they started pulling it, but they did start getting better though. That's funny. That's crazy.
I grew up with White Castle burgers. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. White Castle burgers, in my opinion, was disgusting.
Again, we had restaurants around. We had Miss Casey's Burgers on the corner. And shit.
Matter of fact, me and Jarvey and them, we was somewhere in the car. He was like, oh, let's go to White Castle. That was the first time I ate there. The one that was on Broad Island.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was the most disappointing food I ever had in my life. Like, why did we do this? Whose idea was this? Yeah,
Jarvis, that's why you remember.
I was like, man, you had to be a drunk to eat this mess. Then it made
he did. He used to drink OE back then.
Yeah, that's why he liked
it. Watch out, man.
Yeah, but I think people went to White Castle because it seemed like you was getting a lot for your money.
Yeah, and they stayed open late.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Most people who went there, like you said, they was either getting drunk or they was coming from a club or something like that, and they was just feeling, and that's what they did. They got the White Castle to kind of get them over in that morning and to soak up some of that liquor. White Castle wasn't for the daytime people. It was everybody at nighttime that would leave. And like you said, go get something cheap burgers to settle that liquor down.
Jay said that's right because I drink Valentine L.
He said what?
Jay said that's right because I drink Valentine L, meaning that liquor.
Valentine. Oh.
Now say you had me to drunk the mess, eat that mess. Just, man. But it is what it is.
Yes, to each his own.
Yeah, man.
To each his own. Oh, cat, please, quiet. Y'all got to hear my animal. Y'all got to hear my pet. Sorry, y'all.
Remember, it was the original XXX, and them burgers was wonderful back in the day. Listen, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all one fast food restaurant I miss to this day, and it's gonna always be the number one I miss fast food restaurant of all time for me. Geno's.
Oh, they don't even remember when Geno's was like that, bro.
Oh my goodness, man.
There's a lot of people that don't remember Geno's. Don't remember Geno's. They don't remember Geno's having the thing.
Yeah,
That was kind of thing. I think that was kind of like Philadelphia. I don't think it was Geno's around the world like that.
all I know is when Geno's was going, that was it, man.
Yeah.
That was it. There was never a fast food restaurant that I preferred other than Geno's.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to go to
Geno's was the
I
bomb.
care less about McDonald's. I can care less about all these other fast food restaurants.
Geno's had cheesesteak.
Huh?
Geno's was probably the first place that had cheesesteaks as far as a franchise. Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot all about Geno's. But yeah, they food used to be real good. They used to be right there, 11th Street, 11th and Allegheny.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a couple of them.
Right on the corner. Where they eventually became a KFC, I think.
Right. I was about to say, I think it became a KFC. Yeah.
Well,
they had the same kind of color. They had the same kind of color.
Yeah. Back then it was Kentucky Fried Chicken. They didn't KFC it.
Yeah, Kentucky, right. Yeah.
Well, I would say Jay said, well, I would say if Ant was on his agriculturalist hype, those White Castles burgers would be banging.
Oh no, that's actually what I was saying when I said that was kind of like the late night addict or drinking type of joint. I wasn't in the horticulture then. I got in the horticulture late in my life. And by that time I already knew better.
I brought up another comment on the screen that Jay said. I'm not even gonna read it. I want you to read this one.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
Ant, oh no, Ant calling Pookie with food. Calling Pookie with food, huh? Ant calling Pookie with food. Hey, Pookie can cook though, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Pookie can fuck. She can cook, bro.
We know.
Pookie can
cook. We seen all that Thanksgiving food, all that day, look. We know
every day. Listen, every day, man. I ain't gonna lie. Pookie get burned, yo. Pookie get burned. Definitely get burned. That's why I wasn't saying much. I come home with a problem. I'm like, and then you got food. I'm like, I'll talk to you about this after I finish eating. And then once I start eating, I shut my mouth. I ain't saying nothing else.
I was, man.
And when I get finished, I'm gonna tell you one more thing. Let me drink this juice. Oh, wait a minute, you got bread with this too? I'm like Vanity. Oh, we get bread with this meal too?
I was already hungry, but now y'all done made me hungrier.
That's Jay.
I know. It's Jay. No, don't mind me. I'm over here spending more money on cryptocurrency.
Oh man, I can't wait to start getting paid. And then when I jump back up there on Friday, Financial Friday, and for people to turn around and see it. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm just over here digging a hole worse than what it is.
No, you ain't digging. You digging a hole, but you putting some bones to pull out later, just like Vanity did with that bread.
I know she stored it away and came back, got that bread later. Like,
Yep.
hey.
Exactly. Exactamundo. That's what she do. She gonna pull it out for later.
Well, who's getting some ribeye? Jay, you making ribeye?
Damn.
I can't wait till we go and trash. We gonna go trash Jay's house. We got to go hit out the pit house. We gonna hit Jay's house. He go out the pit, gonna come out the house. We gonna be barbecuing in his. We have a whole barbecue set up outside his house. He like, yo, what y'all doing? We can't now.
Yeah, JB trying to barbecue good.
He be like, why y'all outside? What? Right?
We gonna go there for everything else. They gonna come to my house for bean.
Hey, what y'all doing?
I got the cheapest meal to make.
Out the pig, I'm like, no, OG, you gotta go back up there. We don't want you down here. You gotta go back.
You gotta go home.
You already.
I don't go home for us to be cool. Ronnie used to eat crazy. Ronnie used to eat kind of crazy, y'all. Y'all better stop playing with him, thinking Ronnie a small eater.
No, he gonna be worried about me coming down there staying too long because I mean, I said some type of shop. Like, no, we don't want you down here. Next thing I know, there's a whole group of people coming here to buy stuff.
Oh, that's it right there. We got business.
Bring an RV. You know what? Tomorrow when I get up, I'm gonna go buy an RV.
Who, tomorrow?
Yeah, when I get up tomorrow, I'm gonna go buy an RV.
All right.
Don't you wish it was that simple?
Yeah. I do want an RV because especially with me going to work now and I'm having to leave Vanity here. I definitely be thinking about that. Like I really want to get one so I could take it with me and park it up. You know what I mean? And not go out there and walk her and she won't feel alone. You know what I mean?
Jay said, I'm not worried. There's a homemade donut shop near me. Yeah, you know it. MJ, your aunt gonna be outside your house. You gonna know where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo, what's up with this? He's like,
yeah,
well,
he came with me, but he ain't with me.
But he jumped out. I was still moving, and he jumped out the vehicle and ran to the donut shop.
You know he had the donut shop, y'all. He did come with me, but he had to stop at the donut shop, and he's still there now.
Yeah, he jumped out the car and went to the donut shop. So I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, man, I've been digging that crypto hole deep. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I hope I know.
Good.
I hope I know what I'm doing because the money's getting uncomfortable.
No, even if you don't know what you're doing, you know what you're doing?
No, it's cool. It's like I've been taking
I know
some
you
of
know
my
what you're doing now.
I've been taking some of the dividend money that I've been getting and filtering that some of that in the crypto because I got
as you should to test it out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like it's when it does hit, it's gonna hit heavy. When it hit, it's going to be heavy, and I want to be. I gotta line myself with that. And I could be flat out wrong, but
right.
The thing is, I know I got to hold it long enough to get it.
Right.
And that's the plan: is to hold it long enough to see what I'm looking for numbers wise. But yeah, I've been digging a hole a little bit deeper than I'm used to doing. You know, I stay on my dividend thing, but still.
Right.
But yeah, man. I was I had to run up to Philly yesterday and take care of some business. Nothing serious or nothing like that, but I had to take care of business. But when he said about that pizza store, I was like,
that's a bold statement, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
He shouldn't even took the statement.
Now you know Aaron go to King Pizza all the time and he'd go grab two from King Pizza and take you back to his house. So he wasn't saying it like they're better. He was just like, okay, let's go try.
Right.
And see. Man, like I said, I could have put sauce on a piece of cardboard. And
You never buy slices around Ern. Ern gonna buy that whole king pizza, like you said, two, and take it home.
And he did. He bought one. We ate our slices there. We sat down and ate. All of us had 2 slices apiece. But he also bought a whole pie to take home.
Yeah, you always do that. Yeah.
And but yeah, nah, they wasn't. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna say it was the worst pizza I ever had, but you don't compete with them at all. You're not even close. You just another pizza store. That's what you are.
Yeah, I'm mad at whoever said that shit.
Right? Yeah. I mean, Ern mad because Ern probably more mad because he paid for everything.
Say more mad.
And then he took it home to his family.
Yeah. Oh, they made them mad.
Man, they all mad. Yeah, man. But it's all good, man. Congratulations again to Dover Dogs.
Yes,
congratulations. Yeah, I mean that was real good. That was good to see. That they still
that put hope in for me. That put in hope for me that I know I can make it.
Yeah, I again, if y'all on this live, please check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare Products. In my opinion, they make the best products on the market. That's my opinion. I use their body wash, and I don't know if you ever get a chance, you got to check out that vanilla bean body wash. Oh man, it smells so good.
I'm back to work now, so yeah, I can afford some things, and then I'm gonna order it on my code so I can get it cheaper.
Yeah, it's right. So I at some point I got to order me some more because I'm running through that one bottle. Listen, I got 2 bottles of the other stuff. I haven't even gotten into it because I've been so happy about the vanilla bean. I haven't used the other 2 yet. So it ain't that I need body wash because I ordered 3 bottles of it when I ordered it. I ordered 3 different scents.
Mm-hmm.
But again, somebody been using my body wash.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just joking around. It's all good. It's all good. But it smelled, like I said, that vanilla bean body wash smells.
Yeah, and it does smell good on them. So you know what I mean.
Smells good. So it's well, you've been like I said. So if you've been on this, the people that's on this live, check out Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare Products. Use that OG Network promo code. Get 15% off all your purchases, or you can use Ant Like the Bug 26 promo code. Either one, OG Network 26, Ant Like the Bug 26. Either one of those promo codes, 15% off. I'm sorry, OG Network 26, Ant Like the Bug 26. Either one will get you 15% off all your purchases of $35 and more of Top to Bottom hair skincare products. Just so y'all know, if you're a person that wants to know if it's American made, yes. If you want to know if the product is organic, yes. If you're a person that want to know if it's black owned, if that matters to you, yes. So for all of those type of different graphics of people that prefer this and prefer that, prefer this, it's for everybody. The product is for everybody. But I know people have personal preferences. So if your preference is American made, there you go. It's American made. If your preference is black owned, there you go. It's black owned. You know what I mean? Not that it don't matter to me, but I know people have those preferences. Am I right? Yeah, exactly. But if you want to test out the product and you never bought it before, 15% discount. Come on now, $35, 15% discount. Ant Like the Bug promo code 26. OG Network 26 promo code. 2 promo codes you could use to get a 15% discount if you spend $35 or more. Now listen, I haven't cut my hair in almost a month. Y'all see this afro? It only looks this tight and right is because I use that what I call Afro magic in my afro, and it makes it look like my hair was cut. When in reality, if I comb this out right now, you're gonna be like, "What the heck happened?" But I use the coconut buttercream cluster on my skin, the body wash, that vanilla bean body wash. Man, it smells so good. The candles that they make is off the roof. I haven't. This one came out so nice, and in my opinion, sexy. I don't want to burn it. I haven't even listen. This thing haven't even been burnt yet because the way when he sent it to me, It looks so nice and sexy. And oh my! And I opened up the thing and I could smell it like crazy because the scent is
Mhm.
cocoa, hot cocoa. See that? That's the scent, hot cocoa. And when I say it smells just like hot cocoa, all I gotta do is once I take this lid off of it, you smell it. It smells the scent comes. I haven't even burnt it yet because I'm scared to. Because I don't want it just smells so good. I ain't even gotta burn it. I smell it now just by taking the lid off and put it back.
Wow. Yeah, that's strong. I need that. As I be in my horticulture.
And listen, I burn the candles. If I went and showed y'all all the empty jars of candles I got, you'll see what I'm talking about. They're not in here, but I do have empty jars of candles I burned through. And guess what? It never lost its scent. Like it burnt the same strength of scent was all the way through from first burn, second burn, third burn, fourth burn. Every time I burnt my candles, they always smelled the same. Strong, good smell, strong, stay with you.
Mhm.
And here's the crazy part because I burn them in this where I'm at right now. There are times that I come in here and still smelling. I ain't burning nothing. Like right now. Like, man, it smells good in there. I ain't lit a candle in days. That's how good these candles are.
No,
Yep.
like you
See?
said, they smell. They burn down, and you still can smell them a little bit.
You still smell them. Yeah. Like I mean, and I did not of course they come with directions of what you should burn, how long you should burn, and stuff like that. I didn't follow the directions, but guess what? I still got the same results. No argument there. I didn't follow
Mhm.
directions, but I still got the same results. I mean, they wasn't recommended, but I still got the same results. But with that said, because I'm getting ready to get up out of here, I'm hungry. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry. And this water is not helping me. It's making me more hungry.
Well, yeah, because I just went to work and just got off, so I'm agreeing with you. I just started on mine, so I ain't gonna play no games.
I done dropped this whole container of water.
Oh dang! Oh yeah, yeah. You hungry? You hungry? Subscribe, y'all. Send Ronnie some food. He need money. He need money to buy some food because all he was drinking the water.
Y'all see it flying by.
Go the other way. You see that flying like that, you go the other way.
Imagine if you was running and something beside you like that.
Right. You like, and it passed you by, you be like, no, you stop and run back the opposite way they came. Faster than the speed of bullet. Oh, wait a minute, that's not a bullet, that's a doggone that's a cannon. That came out of a cannon.
But anyway, yeah, we get ready to get up out of here. And like the bug. Ron's opinion don't matter. OG Network,
Yes.
my brother Fattatula, my brother Out the Pit, First Lady, Chopper,
Yes.
brother RIP, Bam Bam. Hopefully y'all having a blessed, wonderful day out there. Or hopefully
Hope you all are.
Make sure y'all all like and subscribe to all the channels. They're not here right now, but every once in a while, you gotta do what you gotta do. They'll be here when they come here. They'll be here when they're here. Either way,
Yeah.
and hopefully they're having a wonderful day. Hopefully all is going well. And we're getting ready to get up out of here. My brother, again, Delaware Dogs, congratulations to that on y'all season. Going forward, hopefully we keep this momentum up where they winning and winning and winning. You know what I mean? But they 11-3 right now. They've been doing their thing. Congratulations to Dogs Basketball. Like and subscribe to the channel. Always. And got any last words before we fly up out of here like birds?
Yeah, love and laughter to y'all. Hope y'all have a great week. Don't let nothing bother you. Don't let nothing change y'all. If it's only for better change, you could do it. But other than that, y'all ain't got nothing for y'all. Subscribe to Ain't Like the Bug. I need my numbers to pop up. Check out The Silent Crisis on Tubi.
Yeah,
forever. I'm executive producer. Nobody can stop me. It's on, baby. It's on.
Make sure y'all check
out.
But
I just appreciate everybody sliding through, though.
Yeah, that was definitely a great movie. If you haven't seen the movie The Silent Crisis, it's on Tubi TV. Please go check out the movie Silent Crisis. And Real Talk. This Real Talk is a great movie, very well done, great storyline. Yes, Ant Like
Yeah.
the Bug, executive producer. Kalia Pannell was the writer, producer, and all that. She instrumented a lot of the stuff. He came in the board, whatever. But honestly speaking, I'm sorry, Kalia Pannell wrote,
Clear
produced,
for now. Yep.
yes. And don't get me wrong, it was a great movie. Like honestly speaking, it was a real great movie. And if it's a movie you're looking to watch that's on Tubi TV, go watch The Silent Crisis.
They had so up to all the actors too.
Yeah,
Yep.
I had all the actors on there and stuff like
Actor
that.
cast, yeah.
The work that they put in, they did a great job on a very minimum budget. They did a very, very great job. And like I say, I recommend please go check out the movie The Silent Crisis. I watched it 3 times. I enjoyed it all 3 times. I love the story. It actually struck my interest in some certain subjects that I did at some point want to get into as I'm doing my homework in those subjects. But I agree with it, and I like what they did, and I like the work they did. They did a hell of a job with that movie, and yeah, I mean, so check it out. And if you want to know, if you go back to one of our old episodes on Philly Talk, we interviewed the actors twice. We had one actor come in one. We did 2 segments of it. So if you go back and watch the episode, you get to see where we talked to the actors in the movie, the writer, producer, executive producer, everybody was there. You get a chance to see the lives that we did with the actors on there. That way, this is a real thing. I mean, we're not talking outside of our face. Go check out the movie, The Silent Crisis. It was a great movie, and I enjoyed watching it. And then we actually got a chance to have the people that participated in the movie, the making of the movie, the acting, and all of that, right here on the show, right here on OG Network. And we appreciate every single one of them to take the time out to actually come on the show. You know what I mean? And we congratulate them and still congratulate them on a wonderful, wonderful job. Everybody involved, congratulate them on a wonderful job. And that's real talk.
Yeah. And bless you to your other projects. Yep, that y'all got going.
Yes. But just so y'all know, OG Network is going to be doing great things. I really want y'all to subscribe to the channel, like, subscribe, and hang around, because in time, in my opinion, it's going to be one of the greatest YouTube channels ever produced. Yes, a lot of this stuff takes money. A lot of this stuff takes energy. A lot of this stuff takes time. But we are working on making this, the OG Network, one of the greatest things that are happening on YouTube. That's why we want you to like and subscribe. We got people that are involved with this. That's why I appreciate my brother, Ant Like the Bug, Fat-tacular Show, Delaware Dogs, Out the Pit, Bam Bam, Chop, and all of the people that are involved, top to bottom, hair and skincare products, all of the people that are involved in a lot of stuff that we're doing. And we're going to see where this thing goes. You know what I mean? Long term, it's going to be the greatest thing. And as things start to free up for me a little bit more, yeah, my goal for this channel is to double up by the end of this year. That's all I'm saying, is to double up by the end of this year, hopefully. That's just a small goal. Just a small goal. That's all. Small goal. Small goal. I mean, I'm at a little more than 5,000 subscribers. My hope by the end of this year is to do 10,000. That's my push. And we're going to see where it goes.
My hopes in another week is to be at 500.
Man, you be there for the night.
Y'all can make that happen. Y'all can make that happen, y'all.
Make sure y'all subscribe. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we're trying to do on the OG Network. Bring more substance to the channel. That's why we have Fire on Fridays. That's why we have Top to Bottom Wednesdays, because there's a variety of things that's happening on the channel. It's not just about Ron's Opinion Don't Matter. Yes, I have my show, Ron's Opinion Don't Matter. And I just, in the morning time, sometimes let's talk the talk. I mean, I talk my talk, and and I try to give you my perspective on things. It doesn't mean that I know everything, because I'm not. It's just a variety of things that happen on the OG Network. That's why we have Financial Fridays. You know what I mean? We have Financial Fridays, and then we have Fire on Fridays. We got the Frackers Show, which is today. Of course, y'all watching it if you're here. We got Philly Talk, that's on Monday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Unfiltered Sports on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Top to Bottom Wednesdays, where they come in sometimes live, sometimes pre-recorded, but you get an idea of the product and the things that they make that are more safer for you, as far as your skincare, your hair care, body wash, deodorant, all types of stuff. They don't use no toxic chemicals in their product. And you get a 15% discount on all your purchases if you spend $35 or more if you use those OG Network 26 promo code or Ant Like the Bug 26 promo code. So these are the things that we've already incorporated on OG Network as far as the shows go, and we add more. Now I got another one coming up. If y'all notice, it's already pre-scheduled. This is one that's honestly going to be new to the show, and we're going to be testing the ground on this one to see how it is. And it's going to be called, Ant didn't know about this one. It's going to be called Test Drive with Tone. And what that show is going to be at is that in the morning time, every Wednesday, we're going to try to see it out. We don't know how the schedule is going to work. But what it is that Tone he works for a dealership that sells cars. So he's going to select the car randomly, and he's going to test drive the car on the live and tell you about the car on the live. So if somebody in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware that might be interested in purchasing a car and maybe don't have the time to actually go test drive the car, he's going to be test driving cars for you. And you'll be able to reach out to him if there is something you may be interested in to take it further if you're in the market for a new vehicle, used vehicle, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I got my car from them, and I'm in Ohio.
Yeah, I got mine too. I just got my car from them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be adding a new show. That's going to be around 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning. We're going to have to, again, like all the other shows, we have to tweak things to see what works for everybody. But testing out, it's called Test Drive with Tone. It's something new that we bring into the OG Network, which is he's going to be selecting specific cars and he's going to test drive them live, tell you about the car, features of the car, benefit, whatever it is. He's going to test drive them live, and it's probably going to be a short, maybe 15, 20-minute segment. But if somebody's interested in a vehicle and they want to have questions, they'll be able to ask questions live. And that way you don't even have to go down to the dealership and waste your time. He's test driving it. He's telling you about it. And then you can just say, oh, you know what? I want to reach out and I'll go down there and check out what they have from what they got, what they have. All right.
Right.
That's another thing. It's already pre-scheduled. Again, be patient with us because sometimes we try stuff and then sometimes we have to tweak the schedules and stuff like that to fit what works for everybody else. You know what I mean?
When does that come on? When does that come on?
Wednesdays at around between 10 and 10:30 in the morning. But again, I can't guarantee. I already pre-scheduled it, but we don't know how it's going to work out because I know sometimes scheduling it. But this is what we're working on, and it's going to be called Test Drive with Tone. And Jay said, ask him to start with used cars.
I'm about to say he probably will.
He probably will.
He probably will.
Yeah, he probably will. And like I said, I went and seen and got I just recently purchased a vehicle. And obviously I can't do it now, but I'm actually going to show y'all the vehicle that I purchased to some extent and give y'all an idea what it was. And I feel kind of guilty because I'm an American made person. I like American brand, but this is one time I stepped away from American brand for other reasons, but I didn't try to. It just ended up that way. And I'm like, so I feel kind of guilty, but it was a used car. So it's already over here anyway. So whatever.
You got it from America. It was used by Americans and already it was bought in America.
But here's the thing. Honestly speaking, it really wasn't about that. It was because he's a good friend of mine. And I wanted to purchase a vehicle through him. That was adamant with me is that I wanted, the next time I purchased a vehicle, I wanted to go see him and get what I wanted. And that was the thing that was closest to what I wanted because I needed something with third row seats in it. And that's what I wanted. So, but y'all I'm going to let y'all know what it is and what I have. But I ain't going to hold y'all long. My brother Jay, God bless you. God bless you. All the members of the OG Network family, appreciate y'all. Joyce, or some of the ones that don't actually do YouTube, but they're still always there supporting as much as they can. All of y'all, appreciate y'all. A word away from here, y'all. Listen, they almost there, so try to help them get to that point. Watch hours almost
away from here. Yes, fabulous.
So word away from here, 95. Go check out her channel. And for those that are already part of the family, go listen to
Mental Raccoon Glass.
Yeah, Mental Raccoon Glass. They almost there. monetization wise, and they, much what we can give them, let's try to give them. Make sure they get their watch hours up, and they on the edge of all of this stuff. And it'll be a blessing to see them make it in where they monetize and stuff like that. And then we can keep working on the rest of the YouTube family, like Out the Pit and Bam Bam and Queen Sackcloth and all the other ones that we know that are sometimes like I said, YouTube is hard. It's not easy. It's a
Old
lot of
man
work.
Jenkins. Yeah, old man Jenkins. That's
Old
that's
man
my new
Jenkins.
partner. We're gonna find out something we
Old
can
man Jenkins. We might have to get him on the show one day. You know what I mean? Just for a while.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I do want him with it.
But like I said, YouTube is not easy, and it requires a lot of work. And it requires a lot.
It does, y'all. It does.
And you won't know that until you start to do it, and you'll see, oh yeah.
Until you start diving into it, yeah.
Right. So for those that actually are doing it, man, do your best to support their channel and support their content, watch their content as much as y'all possibly can. I know I do. As much as I possibly can, I do, and I try to consciously do it. And it's hard because there's so many people that I know on YouTube. I still jump from everybody's channel and be watching videos. I got my rotation. I just keep going to the rotation.
Yeah.
But with that said, we're gonna get up out of here. Everybody, have a blessed, wonderful day. Make sure y'all make God first in all that you do. He'll help you through it no matter what. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. We out of here. Peace.
Fellas, ladies, you looking for lotions? You looking for beard oils? But unfortunately, everything you get from mainstream got chemicals in it and it's probably killing you? No problem, we got you. Go check out my people from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. www.top2bottom, BOTTU, the U is for unique, M.com. Tell them I sent you.